Hey everyone, and welcome to D4, where I, Devin.
And I, Dustin, co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons & Dragons.
Woo! First off, we wanted to apologize for the late start. As we said earlier, at 7 o'clock, there was an accident nearby. We're still waiting on one more player to show up. But sadly, we will not have the lovable Seisha with us tonight because she is away sipping cocktails in a hammock, and we wish her a glorious time on vacation.
Boo.
And we hate you.
Roll for initiative.
Me back.
As we said earlier, we have a couple awesome giveaways tonight. The first of which is a Rook and the Raven, Mischief and Misadventure DM's Companion Notebook. These books are gorgeous and a perfect way to keep any DM organized. Boom!
Oh, those are.
They have all sorts of like note-taking areas. They got grid makings for your dungeons and stuff. Their
Initiative trackers,
bounty boards, and significant NPCs, their locations, descriptions, motives, flaws, ideals, stuff like that.
They are
That's
incredible.
Send me a link. I'm gonna buy it.
That's so awesome.
So you can hashtag Rook and Raven into the chat for that. We will be pulling that later.
Yep. Also, thanks to D&D Beyond, once again, we are giving away another digital player's handbook so that you can create the character of your dreams and benefit from all the amazing tools available at D&D Beyond. Well, no. Enter hashtag Beyond for your chance to start your digital adventure. To enter, make sure that you are on the RockPunch ATL's Twitch channel and enter the hashtags, which are hashtag Rook and Raven and hashtag Beyond, into the chat. Remember to only enter once to not be disqualified. However, subscribers and Prime subscribers are 3 times more likely to win, so make sure you subscribe. We will do a reminder at the break, and we will do a drawing at the end of the show. So stay tuned. No, you do not need to be here during the drawing.
Yep. We will reach out to you on Twitch.
Although we would love if you were.
Yes. Our friends over at ATL D&D will be streaming a spellbinding Sladey's Night on Friday the 13th on the RockPunch ATL Twitch channel. Please make sure you tune in and support these lovely ladies, including none other than the lovely and loving Sammy.
Yeah!
With that, let's hear from our sponsors.
So we're going to start with me because Logan's still sitting in traffic.
Yep.
So he will be here as soon as he can. But the big thing with D&D Beyond is also Wildmount.
Well,
Last week they released their incredible dev update musical.
Oh my god.
Where
So awesome.
Adam
Unbelievable.
literally parodied and sang songs from Hamilton. It was incredible. And because of that, they have some incredible discount codes out there. Not Throwing Away will give you 25% off every book, not bundles, in your cart in a single purchase. And then My Shot at Legendary will give you $170 off the Legendary bundle.
also, make sure to pre-order the Mythic Odysseys of Theros. It will be coming out soon, and it's really awesome to add to those Ravnica adventures, and maybe even add into your D&D campaign.
They're full of awesome legendary items and lore and all sorts of fun stuff. I can't wait to see what's in it.
God-killing weapons.
Fun stuff.
All the gods.
Just small little things.
I need a little
Small
of that.
things, yeah.
I need
The
a little
common
of that
items.
right now. Like you find around the house.
Beetle and Grim, again, since we're down our lovely Seisha, beetleandgrim.com. The gold boxes did ship last week, so be on the lookout for those for the Eberron's gold box. We did a live unboxing last week.
yeah.
So cool.
It's awesome. It is incredible. You get so much incredible content from the box. We love them so much, so please check them out at beetleandgrims.com.
Yes. And we will be uploading that segment of the unboxing soon on YouTube, so check it out there. But yes.
Yes, and speaking of incredible things, Eldritch Foundry, of course, makes the most incredible minis you can have on your table. They're amazing. They're extremely high detailed. We use them in our own game here. And just so you know, you can get a discount now to make your legendary character the exact way you want them on Eldritch Foundry using D4DnD to get 15% off. It's fantastic. Seriously, you're not going to find a better mini for your table. They have more options than you could possibly imagine. It's awesome, and it's just like the old character creators from RPGs you've played like Skyrim. You're going to love it. Check it out. Eldritch Foundry, D4DnD is the code you need to get that 15% off.
Hi, here's a PSA. Atlanta is full. Don't move here. Thank you. Anyways, now that we're done with the traffic report. If you like D4, you also like RockPunch, so you should go watch their videos and stuff. Awesome.
Yeah. Things like Slady's Night. And
Things like Slady's Night with Sammy. Okay.
And you can also find our merch on d4dnd.com. It looks like this, right here. And it's beautiful, and there's a bunch of different things on there, so if you like what you see, feel like supporting us, feel like repping our merch, go for it, d4dnd.com.
Am I beautiful?
Always.
Without further ado, let us immerse ourselves.
Into the chronicles of D4.
Shade was thrown.
And we're back.
Doing
So-
semantics.
Last time, on Dog Food Directs to a Dolor dungeon, Voss staked out an area by the Zorstar looking for someone that struck a familiarity to him, and he wanted answers. But all he could find was an event that was happening in 2 days' time at Holfor Manor. And hopefully that will lead to the woman he knows as the Black Viper. V headed to meet her mother at the Sea Ward at the Peacock Tea Room, where she had a conversation in hopes to show her mother how much she misses her, and hoped that her mother felt the same way and would forgive her and explain, and in her explanation as to why she left. However, her mother, who has become so comfortable in the life that Elerthak has provided for them, did not see V's way, and after standing up for herself, Vio Miliana left, knowing she was no longer a Gathala and would be cut off from the family.
Seisha heads to the field ward to teach, with Kaiser Vex accompanying to check up on the lizard folk Sarek, who had lost his tail, that Kaiser Vex had set up aid with his mentor Lemore. While there, a fight between the Xanathar and Zentarum breaks out, and with the calming presence of the paladin and cleric, they are able to quell the situation from getting violent. On the way back, Seisha tells Kaiser Vex of the darkness inside of her and blacking out. The Dragonborn attempts to remove Curse in the hopes that it will rid this, but in the process, instead, Seisha regains all of the knowledge that she had lost about the Stone of Golor.
Voss approaches Vinley, who is copying spells into her spellbook, to accompany him as they take a carriage ride past the Castellanters and Gathala Manors in hopes of the Stone of Golor being able to detect one of its eyes. Vinley and Kaiser Vex are summoned to the Blackstaff Tower, where they learn that the head diviner, a blind halfling the head diviner, a blind halfling, was memory walking the addict they had brought in, and given a possible lead to finding out more about this harrow dust drug.
As the BFGs make their way to the dock ward, they seek out a man named Jimmy the Fish, or Fishy Jim. It was kind of unclear on the vision, but they had some leads. After some investigative work, They drop a can of dog food off the docks, and Harold and V meet Jimmy the Fish, who turns out to be a Lakatha. Harold channels his best Voss impersonation, and it intimidates the dealer to revealing that a large shipment of dust is being moved to some alley in the Sea Ward.
They head to the only notable alley in the Sea Ward that stands out amongst all the others. An infamous one created hundreds of years ago by a crazed wizard known as Blue Alley, a death trap dungeon left by him in the hopes that someone could claim the treasure inside. After signing their names into a burnt book that seemed to be left destroyed, the BFGs make their way in and move through the far less traps than they had thought they would encounter along the way.
They make their way and find a room with a purple gem hovering in the center of a ziggurat. 4 other ziggurats line the corners, and as soon as they step inside, they are assaulted by a grotesque humanoid with spike-like arms and legs who is crying tears of black ichor as he wails at being so lonely.
Take it back.
Then, through ash and cinder burning bodies, they begin to crawl up through the walls and from the ash-laden floor itself, begging and pleading to be killed as they are attacked. After some quick thinking, the BFGs figure out the puzzle, defeat the lonely creature, and grab the purple gem.
As they stand ready to see what the rest of the alley leads to, Lamore Resin, Kaiser Vex's mentor, teleports in, apologizes that he must take the Dragonborn as a green dragon of Tiamat is attacking near Shadowdale. As an apology for taking their cleric, Lamore death wards Harold and Vinley. Let's hope we don't get a repeat of the last time they were death warded.
Oh, God.
Bad omens.
I was wondering if y'all were going to make that connection, but you did.
And that's where we're going to pick up tonight's session, in an ash-ridden room with a purple gem in Voss's hands.
Did that handsome bastard steal our healer?
Wait a minute.
I
thought that everyone who comes in here doesn't come out, and yet these people just poof pop in, steal Kaiser Vex, and poof.
It's not
pop
something to
out.
think about now. Let's get through this thing.
Okay, but I am gonna think about it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, I guess
I'm still gonna think about it while we go.
Did you want to hand me that gem so I can put it in my bag?
Yeah. He hands it to you and puts it in the leather bag that has a face, kind of.
As I put it in, I look directly at Harold and slowly, just very pointedly, put the purple gem into my bag.
It looks very, very similar to the one that swallowed you.
What's that bag you got there?
Oh, it's just a bag of holding.
That's just a bag of holding. Remember what happened to me when I put my hand in a bag like that?
I put my elbow deep into it.
Maybe it likes you.
Can I try?
Go for it.
Put my arm in it.
I'm good.
I was hoping to have really cool 6-year adventures and then come back within a minute, but okay, it's fine. Moving on.
So we know that we took the left path here, and this is the dead end at the end
This
of that
did
path.
come to a dead end.
Okay, so Harold's going to suggest, why don't we go back to the last fork and just hit a right?
Right.
Alright.
That's right. All right.
So-
You're telling me. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So as you make your way back down the set of stairs, you actually, before you can either go right to head back towards the way you came in, to go down the right hallway, or you can go left and see where the long hall leads.
Yeah, so
Long haul.
there was the first T intersection you came to.
Right.
And then the first one isn't a T intersection, it's a fork. So
Right.
you come back to that fork.
Yeah, I will take the other path on the fork.
Okay.
Go.
You always have to go through a labyrinth with one hand on it.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. That way you never
That's
get
usually
lost.
how I get
That
out
way
of
you
most.
never-
That's how I get out of most taverns when I'm really drunk.
It is. It's
Yeah.
true. I've seen him do it.
It's a great strategy.
Which is weird, because usually taverns only have 4 walls.
I get really drunk.
As you traverse slowly down the corridor, you are taken aback by the several corroded and rusted old blades jutting out of the walls. A few old arrows and darts embedded here and there, as well as several spattered dried blood stains throughout the hall. It is obvious that this has not been traversed in some time. The path eventually dead ends at a thick iron-barred broken window that looks into a hazy room with what appears to be precariously hanging metal discs suspended by metal chains anchored into their center over a skeletal-filled void.
I don't like the way that looks.
What would I roll to check for traps?
Yeah.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation. So
And then
Voss would be up front,
yeah, and
Can
I was
I roll
behind
for
Voss.
perception?
and you were behind Voss. And then Seisha is going to take the rear, like she did before.
Correct.
Okay.
And is there anything magic?
Still got. I'd say you still have roughly about 2 minutes left
Okay.
on your detect magic before you would need to recast it.
Gotcha.
The bars themselves are not magic. As you look in, before you even need to make a perception check, you notice 6 large arcane and rune-etched braziers that line the walls. They are magic. Conjuration.
Ooh, no.
However, you also notice that the magic is so low that nothing can come from
Yeah,
it.
it's
Like residual.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
so like there is a glow to it, but it is so faint because you notice that each one is broken with cracks running through the arcane work. Smoke barely lists out of the ever smoking coals, like a nearly dead snuffed fire. A small creature, roughly the size of a gnome, slams against the iron bars. Smoke billows off its goblin-like spindly body as it exhaustedly bats its wings, trying to stay afloat. It looks emaciated, tired, and gaunt as it is ravenously reaching through the iron bars towards you, speaking a language none of you understand.
Dude, are you okay?
Yeah. Did you catch any of that? I think he's got something. You got something in your throat? You cool?
Shay's just like,
choking.
ooh, and we'll cast Comprehend Languages.
And as it's reaching out, it goes, "My brothers, sisters, all gone, extinguished back to ash by the one who wears masks. We were free to smolder in and out through the cauldron's fire, but I was left behind. This is all his fault. All your tender fleshlings' fault."
Wait, that's not
Shay's translating as
As it is saying these
it
things.
is saying these things.
right.
And then,
Well, it's not our fault.
and when you say that,
But
the small smoking bat-winged goblin creature begins coughing violently.
get back. We don't want to get sick.
And cinder and ash pour out from it. Everyone make a dex save.
Oh no!
Wait.
roll for
Is this an
Seisha,
effect
I'll
that
roll
I
for-
can see?
It is.
It is definitely.
You get
Whoa! I've had this ability this whole game and just saw it today that I get advantage on dex
You've used it a
saving
couple of
throws.
times.
Yeah.
And how
You-
far
you
away is
noticed
this
that-
creature from
I
us?
noticed it a few
and you
sessions
all
ago.
get +3
Oh,
because
okay.
you're near.
Seisha.
Oh,
Seisha.
sweet.
19.
16.
16.
Hey.
You rolled a 16. Hey.
I rolled a 10.
I rolled an 8.
Ooh.
Oh, it's because of this.
Oh, wait. Dirty 20.
Okay.
That changes
All right. So
anything,
what'd you get?
16.
Dirty 20,
16.
16. Seisha got a 12, and Voss got
A lot.
21.
Yeah.
And
So, after coughing up soot and ash pouring through these iron bars, the creature's grip loosens against the bars as its wings flutter to a halt as it starts to fall, and then crashes into a plume of smoke 20 feet down into the skeletal pits.
Well, that's unsettling.
Do I know anything about
You can
this
roll
creature?
Arcana.
We still don't know how to get in there, do we?
That's cocked.
That's
I can
cocked,
see it.
Thank you. Dirty 20.
This is a smoke method from the plane of smoke where the air and fire planes overlap. They are typically very, very mischievous and evil.
So it's probably good we didn't let it up.
Yeah.
I will
Probably.
reiterate, this is not a door. It is literally
Like
a
a
section
barred
of
window.
window that
Yeah.
is with heavy, thick bars.
Right. And we see all of these corroded blades and like darts and stuff.
that's down the hallway.
That
Okay.
you use to come up here.
You said investigation or perception or just investigation?
Investigation or perception.
Okay, I'm gonna do a perception check and just see how boned we are. 15.
15, what are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking to see if there's like holes for those darts to fly out of. If there's like space for the blades to move? Anything that could...
As you're looking, because because they're halfway out of the wall already, and you can trace where the other arrows are coming from, you easily spot all of these holes. And looking down the hallway, you actually see 2 or 3 different flagstone pressure plates that have already been triggered and destroyed.
Ooh, interesting. I will relay that. I'll be like, well, it looks like whatever makes this stuff happen is all screwed up, and you don't see it as magic, right?
Mm-mm. The braziers used to be magical.
You know, this place has a lot of reputation and not a lot of follow-through.
Do you think I could just, I don't know,
Why would you say
break this little bar window area? Just rip it out?
Let's go check it out. I'm going to start walking.
I mean, it dead ends into this.
okay,
the
okay.
hallway stopped, like dead
Yeah.
ends into this
Yeah.
these bars.
You see
Okay,
the
that's
room
perfect.
beyond.
Okay, got it.
I'm just gonna try to, like,
Yeah.
break the bars off
Okay.
this window.
Make an athletics check.
You got it.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 19.
You nothing. Pull and pull and pull. You all can see like the veins of her forearms like bulging as she flexes, and there's not even a single bend or budge to these bars.
And there's not
Well,
enough room to squeeze through.
No,
obviously.
no, no,
Yeah, otherwise a method would be out.
at least
Yep.
the place is really well built. We know that now.
While y'all figure that out, I'm going to recast my detect magic spell.
Okay.
We seem
Okay.
safe for now.
I mean, I've pretty much exhausted all my options, so.
So it is about
Redraw.
like it's about as big as like this on me, like on my chest. Like,
Yeah, it's like a square window.
got it.
With bar.
And I'm looking through, and that's how I see like
That room.
Okay, and I'm looking down at that pit. Do I see anything specific about it?
It is just full of skeletons.
What if
Like not moving skeletons.
you want to take one of the skeletons?
It's all I just like you know this seems sort of like your purview, Finley. What
Give
would
me one moment.
take your time, and then I'm gonna take a look around. Is there any sort of like weird like anything pressure plates to touch on the walls or anything?
With
like
your
that?
15, you don't see anything.
This is literally a dead end.
Okay,
This seems to be like a tease.
right, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Was like there's probably another way in there.
Yeah, maybe
Oh.
Finley can reanimate the skeletons, and then there's a way that they can let us in from their side.
Can you can you unlock the door?
Vosh is like,
Well, I mean, maybe there's some, like, pressure plate stones on their side that just, like, turns the wall.
That's
That would be a really
really good idea if I had that spell prepared.
oh no.
I know.
It's okay. Let's go ahead and I guess go back to the T section.
You could grab me a skeleton.
I could grab you a skeleton. I try to reach my arm.
oh no. Like it's like
I know.
Okay.
I know. And I'm
Okay.
like,
Is it,
ah, God, so close.
Boss goes, no, I think you almost got it.
Oh, almost.
would you say that it's about 30 feet?
Yeah, from where you are, it is about 30 feet down.
Okay, so I could use my ghost lantern spell hand mage thing to grab one.
You can.
If you want to spend the time to grab one bone at a time,
Is it gonna take
Yeah,
roughly
it's like you're
10
gonna
minutes?
grab it and it's
No,
just
it's
gonna
gonna
like
take longer than 10 minutes.
apart.
Gotcha. Hey, we only need the upper half of it.
Look,
That's true, we do.
no, I'm not gonna sit here and pull a skeleton in one bone at a time.
We don't have to. I can go get the Minotaur.
What?
Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
It's not a bad idea. It's just
Yeah.
Something.
That was a really good
it's
idea.
all the magic I have is this lantern. And, well,
and damn it, you want to get your use out of it.
I do. I used to have, once upon a time, I had a magic axe, but you know what?
I really
We're
think.
past that, guys. We're past it. We're not bitter at all.
Why don't we head back to the T section and just see if there's another way in here,
Okay.
and then I'll lead the way back.
got it?
V, carry me.
Okay. I pick up Vinley.
Don't
10 minutes go by.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You told
we
them to
just
wait 10 minutes.
doing-
You guys would wait.
We'll
10,
wait 10
yeah,
minutes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you recast detect magic.
And we'll reform and move back.
Yep. You all head back to the way you came, to the hallway with the mural depicting an illusion of you all dying in horrific ways. Tracing back over, you start seeing rooms that you've encountered so far.
Question. I've lived with an affluent family for a while. I probably appraised some stuff. Do I recognize the artist's work? Could I try to roll something to know who the artist that
Make
did
me
it
a
was?
history check at disadvantage.
I think that's fair. I think it's totally fair.
Could I?
No.
Okay.
Oh my God! Look at that! A 1 and a 20. Bam! All right. That's okay.
Yeah, no, you don't.
For a brief second, you're like, I got it. I lost it.
Yeah, I got it. It's all
It's-
see, I started thinking about selling the chess set and immediately lost it.
Yeah, for some reason, the only name that comes to you is Oingo.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oingo.
sure Oingo was the name of the guy. I stole that name from him. This is terrible work. Let's keep going. I'm gonna go down the other way.
Yeah, you start looking over, you see your forms being cut down by arrows and blades coming out of walls. You see
Didn't happen.
a face looking over someone that seems to be withered and stuck in place and cannot move.
I knew jokes.
You
glad I didn't
see
go first.
someone being hoisted and dropped by smoke methods down into the ground. You see someone being cut down by a minotaur, and all of these other very horrific things that.
I'd be like, guys, all right. Just
Yeah.
see that one? See how that one kind of correlates to? And you see this one? And how that one kind of correlates to?
Yeah, we'd be picking it up.
And then my finger just hovers over the minotaur.
I don't remember encountering a minotaur.
It was
You
dead.
passed a room
There was a grassy knoll, and there was a pile of bones.
of
I'm
minotaur
just-
bones. But you've already walked past that once again to get back to where you are.
If we had stopped, I would have just said, it's not a humanoid. I can't bring it back.
So we need to go check out
Yeah, there's...
that guy.
No, I'm not checking out that guy. We're gonna go this side, away from that guy, as far away from
Okay.
that guy as possible.
And that was the first room that way.
And your comment about this doesn't really seem all that terrifying. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That it's not all that terrifying.
Yeah, it's like, huh. So far, nobody's delivered.
So,
All right, you make your way down this right path that you have not passed before, and the corridor continues down for another 20 or 30 feet before making a hard left. Down this 40-foot hallway,
Oh God.
Oof.
you see two doors on the right side, 10 feet apart from one another. Across from the doors, you see a stone sculpted skeleton pulling itself from the stone walls, seemingly reaching out in agony in midst of a horrific scream. Almost very similar
To the ash.
to the
Yeah.
cinder and ash.
The Bambis. Am I seeing any magic as I step closer?
No,
not in this room.
Is there just the two doors?
there's two doors.
Here's an idea.
And they look like the skeletons
You
are trying to
stand to
get
the
to
side.
the door.
There's one.
But then open the door.
Oh,
Don't
gotcha.
stand in front of the doorway.
Okay, yes. Two doors, opposite side. Skeleton.
Yep.
Oh, there's only one. Okay.
Yeah, only one.
I mean, we
And it's
both
like
have
almost in
mage hand.
between.
We do both have mage hands, so
And
we
we
stand
can
aside,
both-
and we both turn.
We can do it from here.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get my little.
Boss goes, wait,
What?
Yeah.
let's
Do you
look
want-
for traps.
Yeah.
I know that you're doing this for safety, but don't know how. What?
It's a
You
perception
don't know
check.
if the trap can
Yeah.
trap our mage hands.
Investigation
Smart.
for.
Investigation.
Yes.
Grab.
Grabs the magic
14.
hand.
A mage hand grabs the other
Voss
mage hand
got
and holds
a-
it down. We could make
Makes
our
it
mage
dirty
hands
20. It's so
hold
easy to find.
hands.
On yours, it does not seem to be locked. It does not seem to be trapped.
Boss speaks up.
I can high five.
I don't see anything on mine.
Nothing on mine.
And then you both step
Yep.
back.
Head back.
I really enjoy y'all's version of Logan. I don't see anything on mine. Anyways, all right. So I'm
love
gonna
Bruce
cast
Willis.
mage hand
Okay.
And I will
to
too.
open the first door.
And I'll open the second door.
And I will.
And then coming out
I stand
of
behind you.
the lantern is very eerily similar to yours, where it has almost this ghostly skeletal look to it as it reaches the doorknob and creaks it open.
Ooh, that's on
Man, I
brand.
wish I knew his name.
Harry.
What?
Harold just.
Is it short for Harold?
No, it's just Harry.
Okay.
Oh, it's just
So
Harry.
Oh.
if you're facing, which one did you go to? The door on the far end?
Yeah, I would go the furthest one.
Okay.
Like that Harry
So-
fashionista guy.
As the door,
I opened the far one. She opened the.
the close
The
one.
closer
Okay,
one.
so you're the one in that Venley opened, and as it opens, you look in and you see the stone walls are decorated with colorful frescoes depicting a skyscape filled with all manner of flying creatures, from bumblebees, griffins, dragons, pegasons, even gargantuan-sized bird that stretches across the entirety of the top of the 20-foot-high southern wall.
Let's close that door back up.
About 15 feet above the floor, a row of short copper rods protrudes out of each wall.
Down the other side,
Beg your pardon.
this stone wall, the stone walls of this corridor are crowned with thick cobwebs across the ceiling. Not far down the hallway, a very obvious open pit blocks the way.
And that's what you can see from this vantage point.
Okay.
Down the doorways.
Yes.
Down the two hallways. One has the painted sky with the weird copper rods, and the other one goes down a little bit, and you see what appears to be an obvious open pit.
Is anything magic in that sky room? Are the rods magic?
Yes, the rods are magic.
What are they?
Evocation.
Don't touch the rods. They could either heal you or hurt you.
That's.
Well, those are some odds. Okay, well, knowing this place probably hurt. And then the other place is just like what? Some spiders in a pit? I don't know. I vote spiders in a pit.
I vote skyscape. Unquestionably, without a pit. There's no
We can
pit
just
in there.
go over the pit.
I don't want to go over a pit.
As Seisha illuminates the hallway a little, gets closer and illuminates the hallway with her shield, you see that the pit stretches for at least 20 feet.
Maybe not the pit.
Maybe not the
Skyscape's
pit.
looking great
Not
right
the
now. Look at
pit.
that. No pit in there. And sure, there's the copper things. Maybe we'll get stuck to it like last time we were in a copper thing.
Harold, you know I really hate bees.
It's a picture of a bee.
But they're probably gonna be real.
Well, only one way to find out. I'm going to roll a perception to look in that and just see if there's anything.
Make a perception check.
Is
Can I
something
as
just.
well?
Sure.
Oh, no. I'm so excited about going in this room that I don't see shit.
You're like, yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. It's good. Let's go.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
As you're just staying in the doorway. Yeah. As you look down, you can definitely see that the copper rods jutting out go all the way down this hallway.
Oh, so the copper rods are going like in, not across the hallway?
No. Yeah.
Okay. I was imagining them being like horizontal.
Maybe they're
not
like
vertical.
zip lines to make you fly.
What?
Because everything flies.
Oh, do you want to
in
touch
this room.
it? What do you think?
I'm the only one who can save someone from falling if they don't fly.
Fine, I'll go.
Yeah.
But then again, flying does seem pretty cool. as
So
long as there's
from
no bees.
just from looking in, that's kind of all you notice.
And they're going parallel to the walls, or are they jutting perpendicular from the walls?
Okay, so the long
Like
hallway,
monkey bars.
it is like monkey
like
bars.
monkey
Oh,
that
okay,
but they're
have-
not
you were
all the
right.
way across. They're just only a
Yeah.
little
So
bit.
they
They're jutting
are.
out just like the edges are just.
They are
Yeah, like about a hand's
perpendicular.
width
Yeah.
sticking out.
Ooh.
So maybe, and then under, is it like a drop underneath?
No.
Or just floor?
Yeah.
The entire corridor is painted like a sky.
I'm gonna take a step in.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Take a step in. You feel the cold stone beneath your feet.
Okay, I
Why
have
don't
something
you have
too.
shoes on?
Sorry. No, I will continue down the hallway. I'm just gonna very slowly edge my way forward, but I'm gonna lead.
I'll allow Harold to take my position behind Voss.
Okay.
We will say
So yeah.
I'll
like
tell
that.
boss I'm going
Yeah,
first.
and it is 10-foot hallway. So
Look, if there's
you
another
can
purple
stand
gem, I'll-
side
Oh,
by
okay.
side.
Then I'll stand next to Voss in that
Okay.
case.
Cool.
I'm not. Don't worry about doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
flirting with disaster over there.
Yep.
Hey, Vinley,
No
do you
fun.
think anything would happen if I used the mage hand to touch the bar? To see what it might do, since you said they're magic?
From what we've seen here, it appears that it needs like
Physical
living touch.
Living
Yep.
touch.
And Voss is gonna kind of move up a little bit to kind of be and is like looking around and on his investigation.
Seisha leans to you and goes,
Got an
"Do you
8.
think- Do you think we should go in too, or should we stay behind?"
Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stay behind, and then let me know if there are bees.
No, there's not going to be any bees.
I'm just
How would they keep bees in a place like this?
I would just
magic
like.
bees.
We'd hear them.
I don't want magic bees.
There were braziers that summon things from the smoke.
And as you're making that, Harold, you hear a click, and then your
Harold.
detect magic. The entire room flashes with transmutation.
Yes.
Ow.
Something
need to get
settles
out.
into place as the entire floor beneath your feet lowers. Arcane runes now light up the room in a tan earthen color, connected by the fractaling jagged line work that arcs through the painted skies. Everyone first notices your hands begin to lift and float in front of your face,
Oh no.
as you first feel like you have no control over your own body. In a panic, you quickly try to move around, causing your body to spin and list through the air as you realize you are floating off the ground. Each of you now aimlessly trying to swim through the air without control of direction as you flail, trying to gain headway. What do you do?
Okay.
Can I make an
I
Arcana
use
check?
my axe to stab into the wall to try to move myself using.
You use your axe or your longsword?
I'm sorry, my long sword.
greatsword.
Sorry,
Greatsword, yeah.
I was looking at my little
Yeah,
figure, my long sword.
greatsword. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Your Bahir blade. Call it that.
My sword. I grabbed my sword. I'm so used to having just an axe. To like go into the wall
To paddle?
kind of use as like a paddle for floating.
Okay.
Hey, Voss.
All right. You can move slow, like 10 feet.
Like I'm really scared about floating and hitting the rods because at this point I'm kind of grasping that it makes you float up to hit them so it harms you is my theory.
Oh.
You look at Voss and you see him already stowing his blades and going for his grappling hook.
Okay, cool. You got it.
Can I make an Arcana
Of
check?
course you can.
I'm gonna tell Voss, and give him some bardic inspiration because he's got to make this throw, and I'm gonna be like, "Listen, buddy, it's you and me. The Adventures of Bill and Dilronto. Let's give them the full experience. You and me."
I got
All right.
it.
9. I don't know.
I float. It's a float spell. That's a new one.
As
Don't touch me.
V, as you slam into the wall with your greatsword and kind of like use it to slowly pull yourself forward, you kind of go at this like slow angle because you were still continuing to rise toward the ceiling. As you all kind of like move, you watch as Voss like tries to throw his grappling hook.
He's got inspiration.
D6, or do you have to a D?
D6
Just D6
right
still.
now.
He's gonna. Ooh, that's a lot better.
Why didn't I?
That's a 6. So 13 plus his. Say that or that.
Are the rods like resting up against the ceiling, or is it?
No, they're on the walls. They're
Yeah,
all
they're
along
like,
the walls.
Like imagine.
So they don't go across.
No, they
No,
stick
they
out
just
about.
Stick out about like a fist length.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it. I missed that description.
Yep.
I was envisioning like monkey bars over
Monkey
us.
bars with the
Middle's cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The middle cut out. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I can work around
Moz
that.
actually tosses it and it like hooks on one of them and he pulls it and he starts to pull himself and the rope is like dangling there so that
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, the runes and jagged lines begin to darken and illuminate the room in a crimson glow radiating out from the walls. A whirring sound of something pulsing through the arcane hum begins to echo down the hallway. As a
Oh, hello!
Hey! You mentioned a grappling hook. That's all it took.
As you're floating down this now red illuminated hallway, blue light begins to spark at the tips of the copper rods. Suddenly, bright light fills the room as a violent energy arcs across the upper half of the room to anything conductible nearby. Everybody make a dex save at disadvantage.
Oh.
You can roll regular.
Oh, thanks, dice.
Logan, just to give you a recap,
I need it.
continued down the way you came to a dead end.
Okay.
There was bars and a broken window and a dying smoke
sorry,
method.
the screen
You turned around and went the other way where you first entered. There was left and right. You're
Okay.
now going right. You came to 2 hallways. One hallway was a painted sky with copper rods down
And
it
flying creatures.
and flying
painted.
creatures painted on it.
Okay.
The other one had a
bloody
very large pit in the center of it. You opted to go for the furthest one, which was the sky.
I'll do some.
As you're going on, I rolled investigation for you. You rolled an 8.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. As Harold was talking and taking the lead, he stepped on a pressure plate, and the entire room, everybody in the room began to levitate.
You all
Seisha.
have been busy.
It's only been,
They didn't even get in the room, did they?
No.
30 minutes.
The lightning storm.
Yeah, I know, but she doesn't
Going
float.
No.
That's right. You don't.
It's okay.
You don't
Yeah.
have to roll at disadvantage because you're not in the room. You're not floating.
You're not floating.
Yeah.
Remember, you
That's
stayed
right.
You
outside
stayed out.
the doorway
Yes,
with
I
Seisha.
thought that I had stepped in and then got stuck as I was trying to leave.
No.
So I'm actually not in the room.
Yep.
Let's say
Yes, but you still have to make the deck save.
Yeah, because
So
it does
roll
arc.
roll one more d20.
Did you roll
Okay.
for
And
Seisha?
where is this coming from? Is there a place where it isn't going? Like if we were to go up, it would be safe?
Hold on.
Yeah.
So there's 15 feet, then there's the copper rods, and then there's another 5 feet.
Gotcha.
The blue arcing seems to be emanating from the tips of all the copper rods as it goes everywhere in the
Oh,
room.
okay.
Yeah, just some are arcing from rod to rod, some are jumping to you, and then going down the hallway and arcing to V and
Can I
Seisha.
make an Arcana?
V, you have +3 to your roll because you're next to Seisha.
Oh, that's right.
Are you joking me?
Do you hear that? You have a +3 to your roll because you're next to Seisha.
Alright,
What'd you
so
get?
that's a
Got a
10.
10.
It's not a spell.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Oh.
So my
It's
second,
not. It's not a spell. It is an
In effect.
Yeah.
arcane effect.
Yeah.
Okay,
My second saving roll was a 10.
got it. Okay,
Is that with the
8.
+3?
roll.
8.
Whatever, 8. Okay, you take 12. You had 10. You take 6.
8.
You take 12.
Why are we
18.
matching?
You take 6.
Can I uncanny
Seisha
dodge this?
You can.
I'm officially
Sweet.
bloody.
Take 6.
Me too.
As I'm sure he let you know, you have a grappling hook.
I did not get that far.
Okay, latched onto one of the further rungs down the hallway.
Okay.
It has secured itself. You can move yourself if you so wish. You two are outside of the hallway. It is completely red illuminated. You can still hear the whoom, 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 and their sparks are starting to illuminate on the rods again. What does
Can we
everybody
see
do?
them still?
Oh yeah, you can totally see them. This hallway is lit
It's
up like a
just
Christmas
red.
tree.
So,
Got it.
levitation, I'm assuming I get thrown to the air. I'm hitting the ceiling.
You're slowly rising towards the ceiling,
slowly rising towards the
but you're
ceiling.
pulling yourself along on your grappling hook.
And
my
there's
grappling
like
hook.
this
And-
blue
Okay.
electricity looking above.
It's not. It like powers up and then shocks and then goes away
Disappears.
and then powers up, shocks. It's not constant lightning.
And we hear
Okay.
it.
You hear the hum.
Okay.
Slowly rising, shocks, everything like that. I move as fast as I possibly
Right.
can.
Okay.
Move
Is
with
there?
dash as
Do
well.
we see an ending yet?
You do. You see, as you start to move down 20 feet down, there is the end of a hallway where you see the clouds stop and it goes back into stone.
Okay.
And it actually the hallway kind of angles towards the right.
Yes.
Okay.
For you looking down the hallway, they are about halfway down, so it is a 40-foot long hallway.
And how long is the rope that they're holding on to?
50 feet.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's about
So-
on the last rung.
So the rope could reach me and Seisha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going.
But
to,
it's actually like floating up.
I actually was planning on doing something already.
Okay.
Before moving on, I was going to cast Mage Hand and have the hand her the rope. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So all of a sudden you see this rope like hovering into the air when all of a sudden you see a spectral hand grab it and start bringing it to you and Seisha.
Okay, I hold on to it and I go, Seisha, do you think maybe you could use your wings at all to go against this levitation?
I can. Once I use them, I can't use them again.
I think
But-
we're good.
Oh.
We're good. We're just gonna crawl to the end.
Alright, we're just gonna use the rope then, and just don't worry about it, okay?
Don't start crawling yet.
She kind of just sighs, looks down at her metal armor.
You got this. I believe in you.
Harold,
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm gonna start crawling forward. I don't think I have any spells that can like damage these things. Well, I do, but it would only hurt one. It's according to how connected they all are.
They're spread out
Spread
by
out.
like a foot and a half, and
We're inside of a Tesla coil.
Yeah.
yeah,
What do you mean?
more like a Jacob's ladder, but
No,
Just so
I'm
you
just
know,
gonna
you
keep
can move
moving.
half your movement along the rope, just pulling on the rope.
yeah.
And
You see Voss move the full length because he used movement, dash, and action.
Okay, I'll use my movement and my action to move.
Okay.
And do I think I can make it out of here before it goes off again, based off the ringing?
Probably not.
Then that was my action. I'll cast Misty Step to stand next to Boss,
Okay.
Okay.
where he is.
Yeah. So you move
the
down,
end, and I just-
and then and you're just like. You literally watch as Vinley reaches for the rope, and as she reaches, her entire body dissipates into mist, and you watch as the mist slowly begins to rise, and then it evaporates, and then you watch as it coalesces next to you, it actually coalesces, and you watch as this skeletal mist forms before you before solidifying into Vinley.
Oh, jeez. That never gets.
I couldn't take another hit.
Yeah, no kidding.
None of us can.
Seisha do you start moving in, V?
Do you guys want,
Hold a moment.
want to wait until you get to the end to tell us what's going on before we enter, or? want
Yeah,
us
I
to
think that might be a better plan.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll just
we're-
hold on to the rope then.
Okay.
We're at the end. I'm assuming this thing goes off at what feels like regular intervals, or has it not gone off?
It hasn't gone off just
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
So to keep their rope from rising, to keep them from rising, can I hold it like down
Of course.
periodically so that the levitation
Mhm.
can be counteracted?
Yeah.
It goes like that.
Yeah, it has the
Um,
natural arc to it.
It's like a
Yeah.
jumping rope.
Before it
So-
just like kind of goes up and then they go up.
I'll assist you with looking for whatever you're. What are you doing?
I used move bonus and action to get over to the other
Okay.
side, correct? So for this round, I am done.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay, so are you going in? You're just so you know, you're 10 feet from the end, Harold.
I'm waiting till they're from the end to give me the okay to go.
Okay. All right, then I need a dexterity save from you at disadvantage, and I need a dexterity save from everybody.
At regular.
Is she going? Or is she staying behind?
At
They're both
regular.
waiting.
She's gonna wait with V. She's not gonna leave V by herself.
Okay,
Do
so
I-
V has not disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Harold at disadvantage, everybody else regular.
Do I have my advantage though?
Oh yeah,
I was
you
about
know
to
what's
go
coming.
unconscious.
Okay.
And you have +3 from Seisha.
Right, so that's gonna be a 21 from me.
Yeah, you're fine. Seisha.
I did worse than last time.
Oh, are you for real? You did?
I did.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. The
Careful.
odds were low.
I got a dirty 20.
6.
Oof.
What did you roll? V.
Oh, 21.
6.
Fail.
13.
Same as last time. 18.
6.
I'm
Dodge.
gonna. Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Seisha takes a full blast to the chest,
Mm,
and she like looks and
maybe it's the metal.
Okay. I'm here on the opposite side. What do I see?
On the opposite side, you see the two hallways that you look down converge into one, and you see a door that kind of catches your attention. If you want to go investigate it a little bit further away, you will have to leave everybody else.
Do I see any mechanisms around me that might shut this off?
make an investigation check.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
I'm gonna assist you.
1 to 1. Roll high. Well, that doesn't sound good.
I got a 13.
I got a 7.
Looking
Nothing.
around, in the immediate vicinity,
No.
vicinity,
Okay.
you do not see.
But you do get the sense that if you move a little bit further
Yeah.
down, you're going to be away from the arcing
I'm gonna move
electricity.
slightly around the corner. Yeah. And then, do I have enough time to go ahead and start using my healer's kit on myself, or is looking? an
Looking was
action?
your action.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, Seisha's like, how are you looking? You look-
Me?
yeah.
Not great.
A little less than half my health,
Jesus Christ.
She looks like max hit points me.
but like I'm close to
I know,
one
I
third
know.
of my health.
How do you look?
About half.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have anything?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
No, I have.
Don't
There
use
we
it
go. Okay.
just yet.
So not as
Gotcha.
bad as I
I'll
thought.
use
Totally
my
using the wrong.
first aid
Two.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
because I refilled my first aid kit.
Okay. So,
Alright.
V, what are you doing? Harold, what are you doing?
Moving. Moving.
Okay, you can move 15 feet.
Okay.
You're at the very end, and dangling.
Move 10, you're at the end.
Yeah,
Dangling.
15 feet up.
You're 15 feet up.
I'm gonna
Voss and
jump, aren't
Vinley
I?
are like,
Do you guys
yeah.
see anything to shut it off?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to get down. I'm gonna get where they are.
Make
so-
an acrobatics check.
Here we go. Whee! 15.
15, easy enough. Yeah.
Yep.
You land, roll out of the way, and then you see Voss and Vinley looking around, intently running their hands across.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck to where they are. Okay.
You'll need to use your action to dash as you move the rest of the way.
Okay, cool. Got
Yep.
it. That's it. Okay.
Better
Better
and
to not get
then
hit.
Sage's like, we have to go.
Okay. So I move. I'm gonna move and then I guess also
Move on your action.
I'm gonna move on my action.
Yep. So that'll get you both halfway down the hallway.
And then
I
I'm
think
gonna.
she moves a little faster, doesn't
Oh,
she?
that's right, you
yeah,
move
mine's
faster.
40 feet, so.
So you
that's
move for it.
20.
You're all the way down to the end. So you're just like, wee.
Yeah.
If you would like to drop down,
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. You sure it can't be athletics?
It is acrobatics.
14?
14, same, easy enough.
Yep.
You jump down, roll
kind of
with
twist
it.
your
Yeah,
ankle.
you
a
kind of
little.
hit your shoulder a little bit harder, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be sore tomorrow. But
You cannot move
the rest of the way.
the rest of the way, so you are still at the very edge of the hallway.
yep.
Cool.
And
Well, did I have a bonus action?
Sure, yeah.
Could I heal her? How hurt does Seisha look?
She
Pretty
was
bad.
it's 30 feet to
60 feet.
60 feet? Then sure, yes.
Yeah, you could have. Seisha, she's smoking.
Are you.
She's smoking. Damn.
Is there,
I don't.
All of her hair, like her she's got like static hair going on.
Would I, at a glance, would I know if she was more hurt than she is?
You
so
would make
Always.
that assumption.
I
'cause-
have. So Seisha.
I'll-
is
You
it
don't have to tell. You don't
have
have to tell me a number. You don't have to tell me a number.
I wasn't
I
going
will.
to. was gonna say
I
she's
will
at
go
half,
ahead
I'm at
and
1/3.
heal. I'll heal Seisha
Okay.
for 1d4 plus 5
Okay.
with healing word.
Okay.
She'll heal 9.
She will gladly heal 9.
1/3 is still higher than my
Right.
max.
And
And I'll be like, you can make it. Duck behind the corner again.
hold on.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
What is Seisha doing?
She moves halfway.
Okay, got it.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
that's her action and her movement.
So you hear,
and then
God, oh
she,
God, oh
she
God.
gets hit and you hear
and V, or deck save, at advantage.
I'm not using that one. That one's been failing me. Let's
You got this. You did it.
Well, I
I'm
don't
sorry.
have it as 9.
9, you take 11 points of damage.
Alright, well, we're officially
Welcome to my life.
her level of health.
You can move out of the way if you so wish.
Right. Are you moving out of the way?
move 15 and then dash. She'll make an acrobatics check, but then she'll be there for the next one.
How bad does Seisha look when I look around the corner as I take
Make a
my
medicine
healer's kit?
You actually watch as she comes out of it and just lands on her shoulder.
Oh shit.
Can I just like?
I got a
yank her?
17.
Yeah.
17?
Yeah.
She
She's-
is just under half.
Yeah, she's bloody.
Yeah.
Turquoise.
So could we grab her on our actions and just yank her?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
That's-
You do that, and as you
Let's do it.
pull her right out of the way, you see the arcs of lightning slam down, just barely, almost grasping at her toes, but you pull her out of the way in time.
And
Thanks, man.
as she
Thank you.
comes in, I'm already going to use a healer's kit charge and heal her.
Great.
Okay.
And I'm going to use another healing word spell at level 2 on you.
Seisha will say, save it.
Okay.
That's more useful if we encounter anything else.
Fair.
And she'll lay her hands on you, and will give you 10.
She takes 15. How bad do you look?
Bad.
Oof, sorry.
That's okay.
You get 13.
I'm drinking a health potion.
Okay.
It's.
Let
save
me
it.
do this first.
It's like if we have it in combat, that's more useful.
I can only do this once.
Okay.
Once a short rest.
Okay.
Do it.
You get 12.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
You
So-
get 12.
Oh!
And I get 12.
Awesome. Wow. Wow.
Those were rolling 2s.
That was consistent though.
Yeah.
Those were all made in the same place.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
So once through the trap-laden hallway, you all notice that the two hallways come together to a short corridor that ends at a door made of silver-plated iron and engraved with circles of varying sizes, each one overlapping like a geometric mandala Venn diagram with a perfect circle left in the center. And as you are all waiting this over, Voss, a minute passes and the humming stops. You know time perfectly.
Noted.
The door's not magic.
Okay. Is anything
No,
like the
nothing's
mandala? Okay.
And as you look down the pit trap area, nothing magic that direction. The only thing magic was in the skyscape hall.
Do you see anything?
We're clear of magic right now.
This calls for the mundane crew.
Hey!
And I'm gonna.
Is that me?
I'm the only member of the mundane crew. If we're being
Right.
honest.
I'm like an honorary. I'm like my magic is
I-
basically accordion
I
magic. It doesn't
will,
count.
Your knife
check
splits
for
in half
traps,
and it turns
obviously.
to
Okay.
you.
I still have that jewel, correct?
You do?
Yes, you do.
No,
No.
you gave it to Vinley to put in the bag,
That's fine.
just so it stays safe.
That's fine.
Right.
Seems like a smart move.
That does seem like
I'm also going
I
to
will
make
help you because
an
you're probably better at
investigation
this.
check
it's entirely possible.
based off what we've learned together. I'm just going to go behind him and be like, you've missed a couple this time.
Can I roll perception?
They're looking over right now.
Yeah.
If you would like to just overlook the room, sure.
The
But
hallway?
they're
I hope you
looking at
rolled
the door
high.
specifically.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Half
yeah,
that.
you're just like door.
He's doing really well this time.
Based on your passive perception, there is nothing of note in this except for this door.
I can just open the door, guys.
So it is not trapped. You don't sense any traps on it, but you definitely know that it is locked.
Looking over 4 traps, you notice that there's something off about the center circle.
What is? I investigate slowly the center circle and invite those of my party to do so as well.
Voss points out that there's something strange about the center circle amongst all of the other concentric overlapping circles.
And to be clear, it's on
What's
the wall.
weird about it?
It stands out.
Yeah.
Just stands out.
Is
Yep.
it on the wall
It's
or
like
on the
a
floor?
It's on the door. Everything's on the door.
I thought it was on the floor
I
for some reason.
think.
I'll walk over and push it.
You push it, nothing happens.
Okay.
Well,
Well, here's what I think. I'm gonna put my hand on it and try to turn it.
As you go to turn it, it doesn't turn in place, but as you go to make that motion, you feel it start to slide.
Oh, I start sliding
And
around.
it's literally, it rolls, and as it does,
It opens, revealing an odd, rough-cut shape recessed into the wall, about the
it's like a
size.
door.
Yeah, but about the size of V's fist.
I should put my mage hand through there, right?
I pull out the crystal.
Oh, put it in. Sorry,
What?
Harold.
does it
I'm
even
gonna-
look? Does the relief even look similar to this?
It could be.
It looks about the same size. I'll give you that.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and find the side of the crystal that looks more like
Okay.
that,
Yeah.
and I'll just be like, "Let's all back up,"
Yeah,
Oh.
good
and then I'm
plan.
gonna mage hand slide it in.
I take the dodge action.
As you enter the purple gem into the socketed hole, you realize it fits perfectly. Suddenly, arcane power, as your
I see it.
eyes start to glow, begins
Magic.
to weave out from the gem, illuminating the circles in the door. Each one of them begin to rotate in alternating sections. Like a clock, you hear the deep, low sounds of large mechanical gears shifting in place before the thick metal door unlocks and barely creaks open.
It doesn't open fully.
During that process, I've slowly, just very quietly started like taking further steps back, and then it opens, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, and as you do, you look, and you're now like right next to the copper hallway, and you're like,
no.
I'm gonna slowly move over to the door, peek in the crack. Do I see anything inside through the crack, or is it too small?
With your passive perception, or are you doing active perception?
I guess we'll do passive.
You can do either or.
I'll do passive.
What's your passive?
15.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As it barely creaks open, a sliver of light slips out from the room, slicing through the outer hallway where you stand. You hear the violent sounds of grinding rocks to get like something being ground together, mixed with the rhythmic movement of people working in unison of repetitive motions like a well-oiled machine. Through the chaos, you can hear a few voices, but just based on your passive, you can't quite make out what they're saying. You would need to listen to see if you can make out what they're saying.
Oh my god, there's people in there.
Like just actual people.
I can sense Savard
Yeah, let's do that.
on the ceiling.
I slowly walk up to the door and press it out enough so
For
that her
Savard.
familiar can slip through without trying to make any noise.
Make a stealth roll.
Yeah.
And I'm going
That's
to
what
tell
I figured.
Savard to take the ceiling
Okay.
and avoid light as much as possible, and
Okay.
17.
17.
and then I'm going to grab whoever's closest, probably Voss, and just grab his shoulder and go.
Got it. You go
I already know this.
into Savard. As Savard goes up, go ahead and make a stealth roll for Savard. You have advantage.
Oh, I'm so glad I have advantage. Oh,
Oh, got it.
She rolled a 12 and a 2.
where is it? Dex is +2, so 14.
Okay, got it.
Not
2 seconds.
Best. And then, would you like me to make a perception check?
Yes, you can go ahead and make a perception check, and you can use your perception.
Oh my god. 11.
11.
Blue, why are you killing me today?
You're at
That
the
was
door
the
now.
one that rolled the
You can
2.
also make a perception check if you want to listen.
Ooh.
10.
10.
Okay.
You all do
My
not
dice
seem
hate
to
me.
hear, but you hear like the low, raspy voice of someone speaking, and it's hard to make out, but he's definitely talking to someone. Maybe it's giving them an order, or just it just seems very direct.
Yeah.
Do I see these
Over
people?
the noise of the machinery and the grinding through Savard, you can't make out what is being said. But what you do see, and what really stands out to you,
Unlike the rest of the infamous Blue Alley, this room is widely illuminated by the glow of torchlight and the fading last essences of blue energy. Of a blue energy portal. With a quick look through the arcane portal, what is your passive?
My passive is 16.
Got it. You see only what looks to be a dark, cavernous hall. And as the gateway is closing, your extended vision sees the silhouette of a dwarven man with dreadlocks that pour out from underneath a metal half-helm walking away. Around his waist, you see rope, a bullseye lantern, and a few tools. His left leg from the knee down looks more like a twisted and curved crowbar as he moves around on it with ease.
What is y'all's deal with amputee dwarves?
Look, man, they live rough lives.
That is accurate.
The blue energy dissipates, and you now see a solid stone wall in its place.
Yep. 8 tables fill the room in 2 rows, filled with workers covered in leather coveralls, meticulously scooping, measuring, weighing, and packing a fine golden amber ground powder dust into small leather pouches.
Does it smell like harrow dust with my keen smell that I have right now?
Have you smelled harrow dust?
I've been close enough. I've kept it in
Oh,
pockets.
so you've smelled it.
No, I haven't gotten like... I was in the same water as it.
You do not know the scent.
Okay.
Yep. To the northern far wall, a table is filled with larger cobblestone-sized pieces of amber mixed with a few smaller boulder-sized pieces. A short conveyor belt slowly rattles the stones towards a large machine that is breaking, pounding, and grinding the large cuts of amber further and further into fine, honey golden dust. A single worker scoops the substance into a barrow, distributing it to each table to continue working, a few of them bearing visible pieces of the serpent tattoo of the Zentano. Near the portal stands a captivating and alluring man with his otherworldly, obviously fey appearance. His sharp, elven-like features are eclipsed by his long, white, almost icy blue hair and pale, seemingly frozen-bodied skin. Every inch of him is dressed in some of the most elegant elven robes you have ever seen, all stark whites, icy blues, melancholy grays, and shimmering silvers. His bright blue irises, edged in a stark black ring, pierce through the air as he stares daggers up at the butterfly sitting on the ceiling. Your insight, as you watch a single tear begin to fall down his face as it crystallizes and freezes on his cheek. Your insight immediately triggers your empathy to be overtaken with pity and sorrow for the captivating creature.
That's the most beautiful.
It seems we have unexpected guests. Feel free to take a sample, courtesy of yours truly. As he seems to be speaking to the
They know we're here.
butterfly.
Why? How? What?
He sees my butterfly. He sees my butterfly.
I'm just assuming I'll describe the room to us.
Yeah.
So, right on the other side of that door.
There's a small hallway. Just you're looking into a hallway
Okay.
that so just peering in, you don't see the room. You see what looks to be a small corridor. Very small.
We've come this far.
Yep. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to take 2 steps in.
You walk into a 10-foot hallway.
You want to show them what they walked into?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
We're not rolling initiative yet.
Okay, yeah, no.
But we're just going to show you so you get a visual of what the room looks like.
Great.
Don't forget to...
I know what you're
Do I-
doing,
Quick
so take the
visual,
lead.
guys.
Do I know what this creature is?
just gonna
Have I ever
lie.
met anyone?
go ahead and make a
No.
nature check.
So
Nature or Arcana.
Yeah.
Well, I'd give both.
Do I have advantage from where
No,
I'm
you
from?
don't.
Damn, no kidding.
Okay.
Ooh, I'd let that hang around.
We haven't rolled off.
Oh, yeah.
We should do that.
Oh,
Nature or Arcana?
10,
Or Arcana.
You
Yep.
died of
that.
This is it.
22.
Round 2.
Let's get. Oh,
Copyright.
If I can get it.
yeah. I don't think you can.
I can.
Wow.
I can, and I will. I'm breaking everything.
What'd you do? What are you doing? Break
does
everything?
come out.
Wow, that
Ah.
was slick.
Is it broken?
There we go.
That voice.
Is it broken? This Patrick Star.
It lights up.
Yo.
Is that,
Okay.
is that a baby carriage of gold?
I think we're good.
Because it kind of looks like a baby.
That's good.
Carriage of gold.
Not carriage, but like, yeah, carriage.
Stroller.
Stroller. It looks like a Victorian stroller of gold.
It technically it is if we were to sell it.
Okay.
I got
So-
a 22.
As you walk.
An Eladrin.
I'm sure I've
A winter
met
Eladrin.
some of them
Turns
before.
out Savar should have rolled stealth.
Actually, no, you have never
Never.
met an Eladrin, but you have
Really?
heard about them.
Yep.
They like to
Oh.
stay in their own realm.
I can only see it on
So,
when
yeah,
it's lit up.
probably-
I can't see it
Probably here
when
for a
it's
damn
lit
good
up.
reason. Okay.
Before we go in, I say, who all's following what will no doubt be a fine performance as lead?
Harold is in.
Me.
Yep.
Okay,
I come in after Harold. What's up, guys?
fine. You said the hallway's dark, right?
No. The hallway you were in was dark. This area is completely illuminated
Damn,
by
okay.
the glow of the the machine that's breaking it down, and lantern or like torch sconces that are in the room.
Have you entered, or are you staying by the doorway?
I'm entering because there's no
So you
place for
might
me
be
to hide
able
in
to
that hallway.
stealth hide behind me. I don't know.
I'm staying back,
Okay.
but I'm
On the
going to
outside.
tell Savard
Sasha's gonna
to
step in, but we'll...
fly directly to Harold and land on his shoulder and make it seem like he's your familiar.
Great.
And I'm going to continue looking through.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Cool.
As you enter, he seems kind of regal, as he has some binder in his hand as he's making notes. He does not seem to be threatening. All of the workers continue.
Okay. I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to.
You're stepping forward?
Yeah, just I'm not like coming at him. I'm
Okay.
just coming
Yeah,
where I could speak
yeah,
to
right
him.
there. Yep. So you kind of step up, and you're like right almost next to one of the tables where one of these workers is just like looking at you.
I kind of disdainfully look down to him, and I look back up to this guy. So this is the operation. I had a run-in with a certain fish, and I was looking to do business.
You've come far enough. You easily have what you came for within reach. I do not touch the merchandise, so you will find nothing on me.
I don't intend to touch the merchandise, you see. I intend to expand your operation.
Coming in behind him, I would like to take a look at the machine, get kind of a better idea of what it is, what it's doing, and any weak points on it that would be easy to break.
You start going towards the machine.
I'm kind of wondering if I can just, as close as I can get without looking conspicuous. Because I imagine he's not going to let me wander.
Yeah, you get to about like right here,
Yeah.
and
Not even there. You literally get right next to Harold, and one of them you see like kind of just like
I
put a hand on
against
a
the wall,
long
hands
sword.
up,
and
and
he waves at him back to work. You come to expand our business.
That's right.
A man who has suffered. Your insight instantly picks up that he is expecting you to finish the saying.
I don't have time for all these games. I'm here on business. I'm not a part of your operation. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I've been working in this city long enough myself to know when business is good and when money can be better.
And as you're talking,
In a series of hushed arcane words in a foreign language, he quickly, in sharp, angled arm movements, it ends with them fully extended before slamming his hands together. A thunderous boom echoes out from the clapping hands as a shockwave rocks the room. All the tables around him crash and splinter against the walls, kicking up the harrow dust into the room like a glittering cloud as you watch all of the workers inhale sharply from the sudden attack as you watch all of their eyes instantly go dark.
Was that a spell?
It was a spell.
And how far away is he?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
I'm going to cast Counterspell because I can see him through Savard's eyes. And I'm within 60 feet.
Do it.
Oh,
that's
that's
dirty!
dirty!
there's a reason why
we're
we're
do-
debating this.
we're dealing with
And this
the
is the reason why I'm... So, in our notes right here, it says, wait a beat for Counterspell, which is when I did this. And then you didn't say Counterspell. But this is the first time we're doing that. So if there is a time where you want to Counterspell the spell, don't wait, just say it.
Okay.
Just say Counterspell.
Okay.
But we'll let it slide this time. As you go, you cast Counterspell. And
It's
okay. And he goes to slam his hands together, and you force enough air in between so it does not make contact. As
I bum rush him.
everybody needs to make.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody needs to roll
we're
initiative.
We're initiative.
That's initiative.
I was hoping I could get that in. Before
No,
life is unfair.
Are you serious? I'm rolling like Garbo today.
but
El Garbo.
El Garbo.
Like
El Garbo.
Le Garbo.
Yes. Get that going.
so yeah, from now on, anytime we start describing something, you want to counterspell, just say.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me, bro. I'm gonna be calling counterspells on attacks if I'm not sure. I don't know if he was doing something, but counterspell it. I'll mark it off. I don't care.
Safe.
This little bastard.
These are all good plans you got.
Can I counter? Wait.
Okay.
Can I counter attacks?
That would just, it'd be you and one guy just doing that over and over
Yeah.
and over again.
Until he fucks up.
Okay. So we're
Slap
gonna go
fight.
through initiatives.
Someone in the chat was like, "It's totally not a combat map." Totally.
25 to 20.
22.
Why do you do
Nice.
I don't need to do that.
Oh, did you already roll it?
Yeah, it's all done.
Okay.
Pulling a
D&D
full-
Beyond.
Beyond, baby.
Auto roll initiative, baby.
Wild man.
So much faster though.
Efficiency, my friend.
I like that it puts it in order for us, but I like rolling the dice.
I like rolling.
Go ahead, 25 to 20.
22.
All right.
I don't know why you looked at me. I got
All right. 20 to 15.
15.
Roll station.
No, you want to roll Sasha? She's -1.
That is.
Damn, gonna call her out when she's not here, man.
I'm glad I
Wait,
don't
she has
know
a
what
-2 to initiative?
Yeah, you rolled that.
I did. I rolled that one because he's not in this.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Dad, please.
Got it. Okay. You said 15 for Vinley?
Mhm.
Got it.
And here's a mechanic that not many people find in combat a lot is a familiar. You have to redo your looking through a familiar with an action every time.
Oh, wow.
So that was my reaction for that round.
That's awesome.
15 to 10.
12.
Okay.
No, I.
10 to 5?
Yeah. No.
7.
All right.
It's
It's there.
Still not as bad as Seisha, shockingly. -1.
All right. At the start of the round, he eyes your butterfly very suspiciously as he, again,
Doesn't see
Yeah.
anyone casting, yeah.
And then
Shit.
boom, as he moves his arms in the same movements, uttering the same words, then causes the thunder wave to wash out from him
Yep.
and knocks the tables.
pretty much shatters the tables.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing that was inevitable.
of here.
That's further.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
further
yeah,
than
yeah,
it
so
can be.
those, yep.
Boom.
At least he didn't get a surprise round on us.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Boom.
Oh my god, didn't they move like
Yep,
a
that's it.
whole bunch of new tables
Perfect.
in there? It's just so inconvenient.
Thinking about
Then-
the important stuff.
With the hair dust that was across all of those tables that were shattered, kicks up into the room. From those that are around working, you see them breathe in the hair dust as their eyes then just immediately fill with the black void.
Oh no. They're gonna do
I
teleporties.
will cover an arm over my mouth and nose.
Fuck, that would take an action to do.
Next is Harold.
Oh, is it me now?
I think so, right? Yes, Harold.
Harold
Sorry.
kind of looks
looking
over
at
at the
this.
guy and was like, "Oh, come on, that was a good bit." And then I'm going to fucking hit him.
That was a good.
And you should make me a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Her.
Oh no.
Is it just like considering casting a spell at him will do that?
Just.
All right.
How dare you?
Hey, wow, dirty 20. All right.
nice.
You cover your face and mouth before any of the
Oh.
harrow dust gets in your
Oh.
face.
That's what I figured we were rolling for.
That's legit. That was a good bit. Then I'm gonna bonus action cast Hex on him. No, actually no. We're gonna go a step further. I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Ooh.
And then here we go.
Thanks.
Eldritch Blast.
The Eldritch Blast.
19
Here we go.
to hit.
19.
Good old Ellie Blast.
A 19 will hit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
He'll take yeah. I was getting a little nervous there too. I was like, wow.
I was like, what class is this?
11 points of damage for the first one.
And that's with the
Okay.
hex.
That's with the hex. That's
Okay.
with the +3.
Got it.
And then here's the second attack.
I thought it gave you a d6.
No, I did Hexblade's Curse. I didn't hex him
Oh, okay.
because I had to do one per bonus action. The next one's a 17 to hit.
As you cast it, it's about to hit at the actually
Shields.
yes, at the last second he throws up, and you watch as ice crystallizes in front of him as it slams into his arcane shield.
Okay, that first one did hit him though, right?
Correct.
Okay,
That
cool.
was cute. I like that. That was a good one. How much specifically do I know about certain things Eladrins have?
What was your roll?
I think it was a 15.
There's a 20
It's
something,
22.
right?
It was
I
a
think.
22,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on.
Because I've played one and I need to know what I can and can't say.
You know that they're from the Feywild. You know that they like staying in the Feywild. You've heard that each one has different abilities, but it's, for this one, especially since you experienced it into a small degree, it has a sorrowful presence that it just emits pity from
Okay.
itself. As for anything like that, you know that they are innately magical.
They tend to bend through they can manipulate the Feywild and use it as a transport.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, is that you, Harold?
I'm thinking about moving.
Okay.
How far is that guy from me?
25 feet.
I want to get in his face.
Okay.
Put me on this
Get it.
the opposite side if I can, as far into the opposite side as I can. I'm trying to give him some flanking.
That's as far as you can get.
That's
That's
fine.
30 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep him from casting at everybody else.
Okay.
Just walk.
All right, and that's me.
Okay, that's you.
Vinley.
So everyone in this room has absorbed the Harrow dust.
Yes.
Okay.
Except for the far two on the other side.
Oh, those are cool.
But the kick up that went this direction.
Yeah.
But these two are.
So Snowball Man has a.
Yes.
Okay. The two people that are gathered, I'm gonna move up, see the situation, and then I'm gonna cast.
So you get right here.
Oh, not that far.
Not that far. So right next to V.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all way too small.
Lost right
I'm going
next.
to cast a Silox Snowball Swarm in between both of them to
These?
get both
Okay,
of them.
got it.
And that's a dex save.
How wide is that?
5 foot radius.
Okay.
I got one. You get the other. I got B if you take A.
Nice. Twinsies.
Dex save 8
Okay.
on both of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. 4 points of damage.
Oh no!
I rolled a 2 and 2 1s. These dice hate me tonight. Y'all are gonna go over there.
As you try to pull the moisture from the room and create these snowballs, you actually see the Eladrin just manipulate the Feywild. Doesn't use anything, it's just for visuals.
Right.
Manipulate the Feywild as some of those snowballs just disappear from thin air as a couple make it through, slamming into the others,
I look
reducing
back.
the damage.
Accurate.
I look at him very angrily.
Okay.
But I don't say anything.
Okay.
Good, because I don't want to catch I don't want to catch these hands.
I rolled better with your D4
Boss.
than you did with your D6.
Attack the person right in front of me.
Okay.
Seems like a good bet. 16 to hit.
A 16.
Oh my god.
Thank you. 16 hits. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
Yeah. You
If you'd like
You-
dice.
slab in, like you just take your rapier and slam it straight into his gut as he like looks up. His eyes just solid black as he and he actually coughs up. I actually need a Constitution saving throw from you. 'Cause you were in the room.
No, that's fair.
Oh no!
That's a fair thing that's happening.
Oh.
We'll see.
Whoa,
7.
Whoa, whoa,
You looking for this?
You just got.
Oh, yeah.
It's not an adventure. Somebody doesn't get.
What did you roll on your con save?
7.
A 7? All right.
Poorly.
You instantly inhale some of
Void
the
Voss.
harrow dust.
Just when you thought Voss couldn't get darker.
And then there's this almost like sensation rush to you as you are instantly filled with this almost euphoric effect. And
You watch from your rapier stabbing through him as arcane weave starts pouring out and over him. His body starts convulsing, and he reaches out to you and then passes out onto the ground.
Him?
Yes.
Is he dead?
Medicine check.
I'm not,
yeah,
no.
he falls to the ground.
Okay. All right. I
Fired.
How am I mentally affected by this? Or are you figuring that out?
You
Do anything?
Yes.
To me mentally?
no,
Feeling?
you just have this almost, like I said, this euphoric, just calm sensation. You don't necessarily, there's no negatives from it, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Okay. If I still have all my faculties,
That's what a
I
negative
move
sounds like.
immediately. As soon as I see him hit the ground, I'll make the assumption that he's
Okay.
dead, passed out, whatever. Move across the other
Down,
side
keep going.
to the one who was hit by the snowball swarm and use my bonus action to attack him.
Got it?
I have Mage Bane out, just by the way.
Okay.
12 to hit, probably not.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
It slams up against. You're attacking him. Slams up against.
No,
his-
not him.
I have a bad idea.
You have a bad idea?
No, it's
Okay.
he as you do, he's kind of stumbling and just kind of slams your arm
Yeah.
as he's grabbing his head and just knocks your rapier down a bit. Not knock out, but knocks it down.
I gotcha.
And then as you kind of stumble a bit, as everything just gets woozy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, woozy.
All right. Next up is
What a roll.
Seisha.
Wait, Tisha was before me? I thought she was a -1 on initiative.
Yep.
That's her modifier, not her score.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought her score was -1. I
No,
was
no.
like, that's impossible.
You do go next. So,
Okay, what did she roll?
Higher than a 7.
Well, then I
It
take
was-
back what I said. I did roll better than Seisha.
her total was 10. She rolled an 11.
Seisha seeing this and seeing the effects of the harrow dust, and you kind of watch and seeing you stagger a bit. She just kind of closes her eyes, and you watch as coming out of her back is the mist wings that unfurl from behind her.
Mysterious Dr. Wu, you done fucked up now.
And then she will look at Voss, and you watch as she closes her eyes and her wings beat, and you watch as the mist swirls and wraps and actually moves over and encases Voss as she casts Shield of Faith.
Nice. That's +2 to AC.
Correct.
Gotcha.
That's dope. List of things I didn't know she could do.
Right?
I will vaguely, thumbs up in her direction if I know even where that is.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Biomiliana.
Use that great sword.
Who's the closest buddy to me?
The one on the ground.
There's the one on the ground, and then there's the one that Voss is tangled up with.
And then there's that Snowball guy back there?
Yeah,
Is
he's
that
way
him?
back there.
And then who's that guy by the table?
This was the guy shoveling.
Is he just shoveling?
He was.
He was, he's not anymore.
He definitely looked like he go
Yeah.
do stuff.
Does it
Yeah.
look like he gonna attack us?
Yeah, he might.
I'm
mean-
gonna attack him.
Okay, you're gonna go to him?
Yeah.
Ah!
I'll be like, I'm sorry, sir, I don't be presumptuous, but I'm gonna assume you're gonna attack us. So I'm
You
attacking
watch
first.
as he's drawing a mace.
Okay, yeah.
I see that I was correct in my assessment, and now I'm going to hit you.
And now I am angry, and now I will attack you recklessly.
Oh, jeez, she rages out.
And now I'm angry. Okay.
And that's gonna be a, oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong page. That's gonna be a 18.
18
to
hits.
hit.
Oh, yeah,
which
that
I
nice.
presume hits. And so it's gonna be a,
It's heart time.
Oh, wow.
Alright, 10, 12 damage.
You bring the Behir blade down into him, and it cuts like down, and he like staggers back. You hear his collarbone snap under the weight of it as he's like, ugh! And he just looks up at you.
Oh, you're gonna need to get that fixed.
Okay.
You're gonna make your second attack?
Yeah, I forgot to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
I actually forgot you could do that too.
I
I
forgot
don't know.
I could
I've
do
seen
that.
you do it a million times. I forgot.
And then this one will be 17 to hit.
17
hits.
And it'll be non-lethal because I felt a little bad about the collarbone crushing. Felt a little weird.
Bah! Ooh. Sorry.
Sorry, first time swinging the sword.
That guy, I'm still gonna use this sword. I'm just gonna axe is a little more blunt. And that one's gonna be 11.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Got it?
That's a lot.
11 damage.
All right.
As you pull it out, you swing the back end of it and slam it into his face.
Staggers a bit, but still standing.
Whoa.
Perfect.
This one's made of a different sort than the rest of them.
All right. Next up is that one. Yep.
I really need to kill someone.
Oh yeah.
I get hit points when I kill people.
I know. I played.
Oh,
I've done that before.
been
One of
there.
these.
I get hit
Been
points back
there.
if I kill
Yeah, it's
our
really-
In my other life.
Uh,
As
click
an
it
evil
again.
warlock.
I don't know why it did that, but for some reason it
the
did.
Eladrin or whatever.
Just click it and
if
then
I
click
kill him,
continue.
I'll get 7 hit points back.
Something about the.
Kill him.
Oh,
Now.
I have every intention of. That's why I got all up in his face. It's like, let's see what you do with a sword in your mouth.
And then yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That's low hanging.
That's
Okay.
so
That's
good.
really easy euphemism there.
Low-hanging fruit.
This one, not that one.
Which is
this one.
awesome, easy.
Because it forces him to do this.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
So, Harold,
Yeah.
you hear strange whispers in your head.
No.
Do I see him casting?
You do not see anyone casting.
Oh.
You hear strange whispers in your head that remind you of a very dark time in a very far place.
Oh.
Okay.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's not a good one. I ain't smart. No, that's not.
I'm finally home.
4.
4.
All right. You
I
got that?
like
Yeah.
this.
All right.
Whoever this is, I like his abilities.
11.
You take 11 psychic damage.
Don't
And on your turn, the only action you can use is dash or disengage.
Oh.
Well, it's better than
As-
attack ally.
Yep.
Or
That's
harm
fair.
self.
This one.
Oh.
Yep.
Then.
That one is this one.
Oh wait, who did that to me? Do I know who did that to me?
That's the one that just did the thing.
Got it.
Yep.
He's standing. Yeah.
So the one in purple.
Now you know.
Oh, then
Well, you don't know that.
You actually don't know that actually.
Nobody knows. Nothing happened. in the
Nothing
room.
happened. In the
okay,
room.
let me,
Yep.
let me just double check something.
Nothing happened. You're just weird now.
Which takes place by a creature within 60 feet that you can see. If you are damaged by a creature within 60 feet that I can see, do I? But
You don't know.
I
who
don't
did
know
it.
it's him.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's
you-
fine.
It does not trigger
Okay, cool.
Secret magic.
The one in front of you,
Fuck.
Voss, just like, and you just watch as the black takes up the like tendrils of veins go up his neck as he just screams.
Got it.
I went off
Where
of
are
it.
you, boss? Oh, there you are.
D8.
It needs to be like a sim house. The walls just disappear if you're looking at it from a certain angle.
A beam of brilliant light starts to be able to. It starts radiating from his
Mage
chest.
Flare.
It is not a spell.
It is
It's
a
not, it is
supernatural
not.
ability.
Yep.
Interesting.
And as these veins start to course, you see them start to glow with the same brilliant light.
And it shoots out in a line and hits you and Vinley. I need a Constitution saving throw from both of you.
Oh, come on.
Poison light. No.
No,
Okay, you
I
take
got a 5.
2.
you both fail.
Okay.
You take 11 points of radiant damage, and you're both blinded.
Okay.
Until the
Start of your
start
next turn.
of its next turn.
Can I uncanny dodge this?
Yes, you can uncanny dodge the damage,
Sweet.
but you were still blinded.
No, I understand. Damn.
I can't see.
All right, you have the thing now because
Yep.
it's not that. And then it. All right, so this one will take a step forward and will go after.
V. She's the one that's right in front of it.
That one will go after V.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
right
that was
there.
that one. That's right, that's that one.
There's that one also. So what do you not have to do this? Okay. This one will move up to Seisha.
No.
That one, then that one,
Nobody
then that one.
Got it.
Yep. Which is fine.
That's what Harold's
That's all my
singing right
stuff.
now.
Alpha testing. Okay.
And he does not move up yet. So this one takes his mace, and then he looks down at the grinder.
Oh.
He scoops up a hand and he throws it in your face.
My face?
Yep, need
Yep.
a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I say that, but I've been rolling like garbage, so.
It's only one.
Oh,
Dangerous
right,
sense
it's
is only dex.
Constitution.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
got you.
just got so used to Dex. Well, we're not using that.
He doesn't have it.
Oh, good.
That's gonna be
A lot.
23.
23.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
I have a really high constitution, y'all.
Okay.
Yep.
It's
So
like
I
one
got
of
it
the
when it
few
comes
things
to.
I got going for me.
Okay. That's its action.
Did she have the +3?
Not that it mattered. I didn't
No,
use the
she's
plus 3.
too far away.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
15 feet, not 10 feet.
Okay.
That one. Now we're to that one. That one now moves to Seisha.
Oh, it
Oh
was
wait,
20.
no, that's
21.
That's the
That
next.
one.
this one here will move to Harold. And you watch as this one now,
7.
same thing as it moves towards you, eyes black,
know,
veins
I
begin to
have
bulge
a
as it
feeling.
screams heading towards you.
Okay.
You want to roll D8?
Yeah, D8.
Okay.
D&D
You
map.
watch as its entire body begins to like
Ew.
bubble and boil into these like hardening calluses that cover its entire body.
I don't watch that. I can't watch
Which one's
that. I'm blind.
That
This
one
one?
is that one. Yep.
I just want to double
Plus
check.
2 to.
A 21 still would have been safe from it, right?
21 definitely saved.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Because I definitely did my shorthand math wrong. It was 21, not 23.
It's okay. 21 still passes.
Okay.
You're still good. All right. As it comes to you.
That one now moves.
Oh, that one didn't actually. Okay.
Which
that's
one
right.
was the bubble, boil, toil, and trouble?
The one actually swung at you and missed you. I forgot to tell you.
Where?
Oh.
It did that ability. Yeah, of course.
Which one
one
swung at
behind
me?
you.
and missed?
The one right in front of you.
Okay. He did the attack and then swung at me?
Yeah, he
Okay.
raged.
Mm-hmm.
The light came out of him,
Okay.
and then he swung at you but missed you.
Excellent.
Um,
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay,
Harold.
so you are not poisoned, but this is marking
Blind.
Blinded.
the the blind is already on there. Poison
Oh,
is
you're
marking
high
the
as
hair dust.
fuck.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
it's marking. That's the color I see
I'll go ahead and put
with
that
harrow
on.
dust.
Okay.
All
done
right,
harrow
Harold,
Yes.
does a 16 hit your armor class?
It would. Shield.
Okay.
Shield. You cast the laughing face of the mask in front of you as it deflects the magic or deflects the attack. And that is back to the top.
Back to the top.
Yeah, with
Oh,
oh,
no, not yet.
This is when I first wrote it. This
Oh,
is-
got it. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. That one. thug a. You have. We already got it. Okay, cool. All right. So. No.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
see.
And you watch as he kind of looks. As he's looking in front of you, he kind of looks, just kind of like sneers down at you as he looks over, just sighs and begins casting. And
In a flash of blue light, the Feyborn fades
I can't
away
see.
like snow blowing away in the wind.
I heard you.
gone.
Didn't see it, but
Okay.
I heard it.
Someone will have to say
You can Arcana it if you want, Harold.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but natural 20.
Teleport.
Oh. He's out. Got it.
Yep.
And Harold, it is your turn.
I can't do anything but disengage.
But what
Oh.
you did notice is you watched as his eyes fell on every single one of you
Right.
before he
Good.
disappeared.
Good.
Okay.
We made an impression.
What's he gonna be? Man, shoot, these guys, they came and did this thing. Yeah, I know. They were in my fucking closet the other day. Okay? I know. I hate those assholes. Okay, so.
We're water cooler talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All this Taro we're talking about us right now.
Yeah. So, there's a guy right behind you.
I can't do anything but disengage
You
Or
can
dash.
Or
Or
dash. Correct.
Does that include bonus actions?
that
is
is
the
the only
only
action
action
you can
I
take.
can still
so
take
you
bonus
can still
action.
bonus
So I'll
action and move.
disengage.
And where do you want to move to?
Near
Somewhere you can
near the door, like behind some folks like Seisha and Voss, so I can like get a moment to heal myself.
Okay, cool. You can move right next to Vinley.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Healing Word at second level on me.
Okay.
I lightly
Easily doable.
slap. Because I don't know who's coming at me.
Yeah, it's like,
Will you stop slapping me?
Just the bone wand, like trying
Yeah.
to use it as a dagger.
Oh, look at that! 2 4s. Awesome.
nice.
A twofer.
I got
A
the two.
twofer.
So I heal for 13.
Nice.
That was a healing word?
That was a healing word. I rolled
Jesus.
2 4s.
Vinley, it is your turn. You're blinded.
Yeah, I am.
That one. That was.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay. That's your bonus action.
Are you?
It's gotten a little stale.
Nobody's rolling well today.
I'm rolling pretty
No.
great.
I mean, Harold
I'm
is.
doing pretty good. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling great.
Nobody of import.
Oh,
Yay.
And then
That was bitter and.
Those were the cutting words. That was some
needlessly
vicious mockery.
mean. Yes.
You gotta change class.
everyone's health is yellow.
and I'm gonna use my action to look through Savard's eyes.
Oh, yellow. Lello.
Good idea. He's still on Harold's shoulder. Right? Yeah.
Oh.
Disoriented for a second because I was expecting you to be over there. So I'm like, ah! I used my action to look through Savard's eyes.
Copy that. You
So
make
I can
out
see the room.
make out the layout of the room, and you are no longer blinded. It is a very strange Resident Evil camera view.
I like take a moment and like do this kind of like, really? And then
Figure out your
Checking
tank
yourself out.
Figure out your tank controls.
Whoa. Whoa.
and Savard's gonna fly off into the middle of the room, up in the top.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
there.
just straight to the
So I
middle.
can see exactly who we're dealing with still.
Okay. I can't tell you exactly what each his abilities are. but
Right, no, yeah.
There are 3 distinct looking characters in the sense of how
There's only 3 left? Oh,
No, no,
there's
no,
more
no.
than 3.
As
Oh,
in, like,
3 distinct
types.
people.
Yes.
Gotcha. And then
Um,
workers.
So there's one that seems the veins are like pulsating. The other one whose eyes are just all of the eyes are completely black, but seems to be kind of in this weird listing state of like hyper awareness, and then there's the two that were at the far end, which was the shoveler and the person piling on the big stones.
Yep.
Kind of seem like regular dudes.
Yeah, they're just kind of like,
Whoa.
whoa,
Yeah.
I deal with these people in front of me, but
They're all having bad trips right now.
yeah.
And the one on the ground has not gotten up.
Correct.
Good.
Voss.
Harrow dust, has it affected me? Any
It
beyond?
has.
Okay.
You can move.
Okay.
You can use a bonus action, but you cannot use an action.
Okay.
And you're also the king of the world.
Can
But I need you. But act as if you were going to do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what you are going to do, and I'll tell you what
have
happens.
Attacked the person in front of me.
All right. So in your mind's eye, you attack him.
Okay.
What everyone else sees is Voss just stands there and just smiles.
The fuck?
Roll a
and-
D8.
He says that, by
Yep.
the way. The fuck?
The butterfly kind of shivers a little bit, like, oh, I don't like that.
Five.
He should not smile that much.
5.
I prefer him not smiling.
Go ahead and roll me a d20. Tell me what you get.
You got
15.
this.
Okay. You all watch as this bolt of almost iridescent rainbow shoots out of Voss into this guy in front of him.
Dang.
And there's a spark of electricity. You got a 5 on your d8, right?
Yeah.
A spark of electricity. Go ahead and roll me 2d8 and 1d6.
You can use magic now?
Yeah, I got you.
I hope not.
That's exactly what all of our faces are.
10 points of damage total.
Oh my god. We all need to start doing harrow dust.
No, that's... Sorry. No, that is 10. Sorry.
Okay, and now roll me another d20.
Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, there's the bad
Here's
side.
the other
I'm
shoe.
really into this,
Just tell me what you get.
guys. He has
2.
a-
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like that.
All right.
Stop.
Take
Take it back.
You can do movement and bonus, if you so wish.
Taste the
Can
rainbow.
I... two-handed, I think I just attack, and I attack with the bonus action.
You, in your mind's eye, believe that you have attacked with your
both.
bone.
Yeah,
With both?
Yep.
but you somehow have a magical.
You're an
yeah.
action hero right now.
No, that would take your bonus action if you are considering it an attack.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. So the attack action gives you that bonus action, and
Okay.
your action was to cast that
all
spell.
right.
And you all just didn't see anything; it just came out of him.
Okay. Am I aware if he's still up? Because I'm also blind.
You do not know if he's been, like you just hear but you kind of hear him in front of you. So yeah, you know he's there.
Could I roll Arcana on what
Sure,
just
you can roll
happened?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm just over here like,
You're still
"Ugh."
blinded.
No, I'm not.
Right. Savard.
I have a familiar. I got
12.
15.
15?
Nope.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nope.
Okay,
Uh,
cantrips.
I am blind, though, correct?
You are blind.
Okay. I will yell out then, in a weird triumphant sense, Sasha, I'm blind.
Okay.
And a sorcerer.
Assist me so I may kill things.
She says,
In front of me,
I'm on my way, boss.
yeah.
Can we see his eyes?
No, not because
Yeah.
Svard is on Harold's shoulder,
That's-
and
No, Savard's all the way at the top.
Savard's in
Oh,
the middle of the room now.
no, because up on the
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Like hovering
not
above.
from your vantage point.
Seisha's turn.
That's all I got.
Seisha is going to
Go to boss.
who's standing right next to Voss. Just puts her hand on your shoulder. 5 points of lay on hands to cure poison.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Oh. I've actually never done that before.
Here we
It's
go.
exciting.
Do we get to save
100 on the
against
first roll.
blindness?
That we don't know
No,
if
it,
that's good or
it goes
not.
away at the start of the
That
turn.
was
Okay.
seriously almost 100 on
That
the
was
first roll.
almost
It was this
61.
close.
61. There seems to be no effect on you.
He's a great guy,
Am I
though.
still blind?
You are still blind, and you're still under
No
the
effect?
effects of hair dust.
No effect.
Right.
He's a really nice guy.
Okay.
Also called Good Luck Buddy. He has no
Well, that
effect on
was-
anything other than running away.
Yeah, that's right. Good luck.
But yeah, okay. It is, and she's like, Boss, I don't.
No, don't panic.
Okay.
We have the day.
Vio Miliana, it's your turn.
Alrighty, so well, I guess I'll just finish this guy off in front of me.
Okay.
Roll
And
it.
I'm just gonna, I'm still raging, still reckless, and I'm just gonna non-lethally hit him again. I
Okay.
still feel bad about his collarbone. It's gonna take a long time to heal. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Don't kill.
17 hits, yeah.
Okay, just want to double check. And then we're gonna do.
I have a plan to see if something works.
wow, what a roll.
So 11, 12, 13.
She doesn't have that ability yet.
17? I did that math right.
I don't know what you're adding. So 10, 14 plus
Yeah,
what's your
it'd be
rage?
11 plus 7. So that's
11.
18 actually.
18. Okay.
Good
You
job.
bring the butt of the Bahir blade just right up under the chin, and you just see he sees stars, and he goes out.
Cool, like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. That's what I'm looking for.
The butt.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I'm here for, all right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
You
You
still
still-
got
Oh, hey,
and you got another
birds!
attack.
And I just turn around and see what else is going on, and I just see
Okay.
Voss fucked up, and I'm like, ah!
Just so you know, there is flank ability with Voss, flank ability with Seisha.
I'm blind. Does that still count as flanking? Okay,
She
You've
doesn't know you're
attacked.
blind.
fair enough.
Oh,
Once-
actually, no, you yelled out, I'm blinded.
Yeah, I did
so you
scream,
know
"I'm
that
blind."
Voss is blinded. There's this guy over here, and then there's these two kind of standing in this corner.
So I'm gonna go for
I didn't even know
that dude to the right.
Standing
who's
by
closest
himself.
to me, who's standing by himself.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack him.
Punch him in the face.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Cut his head off.
And that's gonna be
Enough
a
to hit.
22 to hit,
Oh, yeah.
which I
That hits.
assume hits.
That didn't
Okay.
even hit Seisha.
Go look at the one.
Oh dang, but that's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
She's attacking this one.
That one. Okay.
Not as extravagant as my last one, but you know.
You know.
And then the one. So they're here, here, and here. Okay.
Because I rolled low, therefore it was easy to add
On the map,
17.
if you look at it, this is the hallway.
It was 7
That's the
plus
corner.
3. I think it's like
how-
16, I
there's-
have to be like
How much damage?
10.
10.
Got it.
Got it.
Such a hard pullback.
That is
10.
movement, attack. Bonus action?
Do I get a bonus action?
You have bonus actions.
I guess, yeah.
Bonus actions are rages, freeze.
Yeah, I do.
You're
I mean,
spirit.
I've already raged once, so that's kind of it
Oh,
on the
yeah.
Yeah,
bonus
no,
action.
we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
much else. I have reactions.
Yeah, that
Don't
right.
forget you have your
I have
family.
my spirit shield reaction, but
Okay.
All right. Today,
I mean, just fight.
not this fight. No.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Alrighty. You're quite close to kicking the asses of all these peoples.
All the asses.
how many are left? 3?
800.
I think there's technically 4.
Just
I believe
Total?
there's 4.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters still
I'm
in
just
play.
not able to see 2 of them. Okay.
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, this one. I hate that.
Yeah. Great. Love that. Love when that happens.
Love that
Yeah.
for us.
V,
Yeah.
we need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't.
A torrent of conflicting desires
Oh, wait, I
enter
didn't
your
see that.
mind as it discombobulates you for a second.
Cocked.
That's cocked.
You gotta reroll.
Unfortunately,
But
it's
I really
cocked.
wanted it to be 18. It was supposed to 20. It moved to 10. So that's gonna be 11.
That got me.
All
That's
right.
good, man.
All of
sorry.
a sudden, just like before,
No!
the whispers enter your head of just.
I don't understand you. Stop it.
You are now considered incapacitated.
Oh.
Oh
She makes that noise, by the way.
no. Do I see who cast that or what's happening?
No.
Again, it is something that just seems to happen.
Okay, well.
She just sort of falls on her knees with her hands over her ears, like.
Do we recognize that?
She is
Since
not
it's
doing the
happened,
1,000-yard
3
stare.
times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, she drops down and starts like arguing with herself in her head.
Alrighty.
Bippity boppity oh now.
Nope.
Bippity bop, I'm out.
All right, your blindness goes away.
Oh, ow.
As
Oh, I
the-
don't know yet though.
As light fills your vision, Voss. Continue.
Is that B? Yeah. And Voss, you eyes come clear, and there's a sword coming down at you, and it goes right past you.
The growling.
As you see it coming in at the last second, you move out of the way.
No, he just growls.
Yeah, that was that one.
We just went over this.
That one is Takaseisha.
Oh no, no, no.
Grrr.
That one's gone.
The TikTok lesbian growl.
Is it?
He
That's
just stands
this
there
one.
and does the.
Can I still do reactions while incapacitated?
That's A. That one.
No.
But there's
Oh, okay, got it,
spirits,
got it.
They
Yeah,
have
whatever.
minds too.
Oh no, your rage goes
No,
away.
you
Yeah,
can't
it
take
literally
those.
says an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
That's on V. So that one's gone.
Your rage ends.
V, you're getting attacked.
My rage instantly hits me.
Has advantage.
You're incapacitated.
Yeah, I know that too.
Yeah.
You're getting hit.
It's kind of like being hit.
You're getting hit.
I'm actively getting hit. Cool.
Okay. It is it's a 22 to hit your armor class, which I believe hits.
Yeah, it does hit.
It is an automatic crit because you are incapacitated.
Oh no.
So you take.
I
That guy's
don't
gonna-
like
That
this.
guy's gonna die.
Oh.
Like hard.
You take 22 points of slashing damage.
I'm just gonna politely decline.
As I-
I'm just gonna politely decline.
and you take full because you were not raging.
I know.
Still up, though. It's good.
She's
You
still
know,
standing.
I'll
Now
take-
that one goes.
I'll take a reaction to reduce the damage.
Okay.
When I see her getting hurt, I'm going to shout, "Get the fuck away from her before I slit your fucking throat!"
Okay.
You take one less damage.
I'll just heal one real
He still
quick.
makes the connection, but not the follow through.
Right, there you go. I got that.
No. So the trick was he did it, but in Kermit's voice.
If you ever fucking touch her again, I'll kill you.
Hearing that, I said, lower your pitch.
One point off, so 21 points.
In your mind's eye, you say lower your pitch.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it misses.
What he actually says is just,
You also say
He
something
just
in
goes,
Kermit.
pitch.
God.
Like we're playing baseball?
So as this one kind of comes up with a mace, as it swings on Seisha, and it just kind of like tinks
Tink.
off of her armor.
tink.
Just need more excuses for you to be talking your frog voice.
All right. You watch as this one in the corner finally like stumbles up to its feet, grabbing its head as black veins come, and you watch as this burst of blackish energy radiates off of him.
It always hits you when
As
you
he
stand
screams out in pain, it just seems to lash out in every direction.
V, Voss,
No.
Vinley,
No.
and Seisha.
up. Damn, I was hoping I was around that corner.
Yep. You all take
Oh, we all just take.
1 point of necrotic damage.
Breaking the bank over here.
Thanks, Betty, for that one.
There's the follow through. There.
Yeah, there is them.
Woo! And you watch as it hits you, and then a small little part of you, of your essence, gets pulled out of you and sucked into him.
I don't like that.
Harold.
Was that? Can I make some sort of check to see what he was doing? Did it look like any type of spell?
I can tell you right now, it looks like nothing you have ever
Okay.
seen before.
Not a spell.
Did
Not a spell.
it hit Savart?
Yes.
He was in the middle of the room. He's gone.
Okay. Yep. Svard gone. So. Ooh.
One more health. I'm going to move out into the room again.
Get your actions back.
Yes, I have my actions back. I think.
Yep. Yeah, it was just that one.
Yeah, I thought so.
Either direction you go, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Can I stop there?
Yeah, easy
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I just want to get to a place where I can see things.
Yeah.
I take a look around the room. Who has not done anything yet?
Me.
No, not in terms of like the character. I mean, out of the bad guys,
No
Harold's
one.
like
Everyone's done stuff.
So every single person in the room's like swung a sword or pulled a knife or something.
This person has not moved.
Harold
He's
looks over at that guy.
He's
What's
just
he
standing
doing?
there, just like.
He has the 1,000-yard stare.
Yep.
I don't think Harold would think he's a threat. I'm gonna hit the one that's attacking V with Eldritch Blast, but I'm gonna hex him first.
Got it. Hexing it.
If you are using Eldritch Blast, you will be attacking at disadvantage. You are within.
Oh, am
5
I in
foot.
melee of somebody?
Yes.
There is someone right next to you.
Is the guy I want to hit within 5 feet of that guy?
No.
No.
Okay. Is any bad guys within 5 feet of that guy?
Hold on. Actually, if you sidestep right here, you're good.
You're
You'll be in melee.
you're in melee with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in terms of purple flame blade.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're right
Oh
next
no,
to
no, not 5 feet.
Yeah,
within-
that's
next to
okay.
each
That's
other.
okay. That's fine. Then put me back where I was, and
Okay.
I will. I'll cast something instead.
Okay. Are you still hexing?
Why not? I said I would.
Okay. And what ability are you hexing?
Oh right. That's always the thing I forget about that. It's like one ability check, right?
Yes, I will remind you that it is not saving throws.
Right.
Right. It's
just
just
ability
ability
checks.
checks. Dex, yeah.
Yeah.
And then make him trip all over himself.
Okay.
And then I will cast Dissonant Whispers on him at level 2.
Got it.
And you're attacking the one that just erupts like.
The one who went after her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm just gonna cast so I don't.
Is that wisdom save
That is
or charisma?
a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 8.
It fails. He'll take 4d6 and he'll run as far from me as he can and take an attack of opportunity off of her.
And won't, because she's incapacitated.
Oh right.
That's the thing that happened.
The one that erupted in the green energy.
That's-
Is it a human?
Nonetheless, it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, they're all
11,
humans.
12, 13,
Except for
14
that one.
points of psychic damage.
Right.
14. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And that's me.
All right.
Oh wait. And he's hexed too, right?
He is hexed,
So
so
he would
take a
an
decent.
extra.
Yeah.
He'll take one more. There's the follow-through. All right.
Yeah. It's this is the battle of 1,000 paper cuts.
Ow! Please.
Binley.
When Savard, when her vision goes back to herself, her eyes start to fill up with tears and her eyes turn just bright red, and she takes off around the corner, once again limp-armed, runs directly into the middle of the room.
Okay, just so you know, traversing through that, there's 2 guys flanked on either side in this.
You're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
So these 2 right here, this pathway that is open, whichever one you choose, one is going to get an attack of opportunity.
Take me to the right through Harold's Square.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. You want to go here? 20?
Yeah. And one more towards
16 to hit you.
the shield.
One more towards what?
Harold. Or the desk.
Got it.
Sorry, y'all look the same.
I'm the only human in the room.
Harold, you look like a desk.
This is the first time I've heard that.
And she's just going to like crying in Elvish say, "You filthy fucking human, you have no idea what you've done." And she's going to cast a 3rd level magic missile at the one that exploded.
This one over here, the
Yeah.
one that killed Svard. Yeah.
And she'll continue saying, "You'll burn forever in the 9 hells."
He just goes, I don't want to.
What? Yeah, I don't want to burn.
I don't want to do that. I'm not human. What?
19 points of force damage.
Got it. They just,
Yeah.
like all of them just come out of you and just, as he just gets hit, he stumbles back against the wall, pushing himself up as he just snarls.
She'll continue screaming in Elvish at him.
Got it.
Boss.
Is the person in front of me down or still up?
It's still up.
Still up? I would like to attack him, whatever that may mean. In this case, I don't know, but that is what I would continue to do. Well done, Ole.
Drink a potion. Okay, fair.
Better. Continue.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, so roll a d20 and a d8.
15 and 1.
Okay.
Okay. Again, you watch as this iridescent, like multicolored bolt shoots out of Voss again. This time, as it hits him, you watch as like acid splashes up on its face.
Begins to corrode his skin and his clothes and starts to bubbling. You can smell the acrid stench.
Go ahead and roll me 2d8 and 1d6.
2d8 and 1d6?
Yep.
You all see that happen. You
What
don't
do I
see the attack. You still smell it.
Great. Thrilling. Oh, what smells like burning acidic flesh? Oh, it's the burning acidic flesh.
I have done this.
Yes.
How much?
19 points of damage.
Jesus.
You shouted too. I have done this.
I have done this.
Yep.
Do I even know I've done this? I don't think I have.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
like I said,
you think you're just stabbing the shit out of it.
That's why I'm saying you don't see this type of attack. You see your regular attack. However,
Okay.
you still smell the effects of your attack.
Yep.
Which is a little off-putting and weird. So you stab through this man, and all of a sudden he starts screaming like he's being burned by acid, and starts smelling like he's burned by acid.
Yep. And then you just roll me a d20.
This man is made of acid? Question mark.
Did you just say question mark out loud?
Shrug.
4.
Okay.
I'm not
Noted.
made of acid.
Who are you talking to?
It's me. I really don't know how to respond. to this, 'cause I really
Seisha
don't know
is
what I'm doing.
looking at you, and she goes, "Boss,
Yes,
are you okay?"
I'm fine. I'm seizing the day.
She's gonna again try to.
Carpodium.
She goes, she'll grab onto you and say, "Voss, it is
Yeah.
me, Seisha."
Yes? Is it? Do I know?
Yeah, you definitely see Seisha.
Just assume I'm saying this.
Yeah, she's,
Someone.
and she looks very puzzled as the thing that you do for her is not working on you.
She will dump 5 more lay on hands into you to
Okay.
try and push the harrow dust out of you. Roll a d100.
74.
It washes
I
over
missed
you
T100.
to no effect.
You're 74 and just.
I thought they said roll a d20 because I missed the 100, and I was like, how'd you get a 74?
It was a few d20s. It was...
Yeah.
I gotta brush her
It
hands
was
aside
4
and said,
20.
it's fine. I'm focused. Prepared.
As long as you're here with me, Voss.
Will never... Sorry, I can't promise that.
I feel like me being incapacitated just hears random snippets here and there and just applies all of it to herself. And she's like, you're not making sense.
But that's my turn. That's all I
Yeah.
can do.
Yep. So you take 10 points of psychic damage, and you can make another wisdom saving throw.
No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't do any of that.
As this confusion, these whispers, all of these things, this doubt, this anger, this euphoria, all of these different emotions course through you. All of these words you're hearing as you're arguing with everyone in the room and with yourself.
10.
All right.
And it continues
Continues.
to grab hold of your mind.
So what are you?
Yeah, don't sweat that. That's happening.
Say like Kermit this time.
Fuck! Holy shit, we are in some... I'm not gonna keep saying that.
Why not?
Because
Sure.
it destroys any tension.
Because one of the. no,
Because I
one
have
of
a strict
these.
rule
We'll do
of
this
no
one.
Kermit during any
You
game.
know, I did have that other potion, but I used it when I was really sad.
I mean, it was. Ooh.
We were all really sad.
Oof.
Don't you oof us?
That one?
Yeah. Vinley, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I make
10.
some sort of check to
As
realize where this is coming from? Because Harold sees spell effects going off and it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
this does not. This
There's
is
no visual
Okay, there's
effect
no
to any
visual,
of
got it.
these.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's no visual effect through somatic or
material components or verbal, nothing, and there's no visual effects actually of spells happening.
because
Got it.
everything has been mental effects.
Yep.
So I'm used to this. We've experienced this before.
You have experienced this before,
But not
mind
necessarily
attacks.
this, right?
Yeah, but you've experienced mind attacks. So people being affected, you realize what's happening, but you can't discern where it's coming from.
Gotcha.
You take 20 points of psychic damage.
I'm down.
You go down. Okay, got it. As there's this just pain as this like mental spike gets thrust into your mind as you just like screech and everything goes black as you go down.
In the middle of her screaming elvish curses.
Yep, the elvish curses just
screams and she collapses.
Yep. Finley goes down.
It's all one breath that happens.
I can do this.
You are the only one who is sane and Zaylin in this round.
I know. Well, me and Seisha.
Who's actually playing?
That's fair.
Harold.
Okay. Am I still?
No, not your turn. You're getting attacked.
Okay. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. But we'll miss horribly. A 9, I'm sure misses.
Yeah, it misses.
The one that's right in front of Voss, right next to you, like as you do the dissonant whispers, he kind of turns and like swipes, like just froth coming out of the mouth as the black veins have now come up all the way to the eyes, and you actually see part of them coming to peek out the underside of the eyes themselves as something is literally growing and moving.
But what catches him off guard is the acid attack.
Right.
As he seems to miss and screaming out in pain.
Yep.
That one.
We'll move back up here, and you come at you again, and actually no, is gonna, like, you stumble back, looks at you, and just in this rage. Yeah, we'll come after you in the rage.
Okay.
As you're the one that made it.
No. I'm pretty sure it was the one in the opposite corner over there. The one furthest.
Oh, right, the one you
that
hexed.
ran
Sorry,
from
no,
me.
you're right,
Just
you're
letting you know.
right. No, it is that one. Then no, it will come after V.
Oh well, shit. I should've said it.
Has it's okay. Has advantage on the attack. First one missed. Both of them miss.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Okay. All right.
As he comes over, he's like raging, and you watch, and this is the one that has like the calluses that's like blistered over it, and you watch as the legs are actually getting bigger and bigger, and he's actually hard, and it's like you hear the crunching and grinding as the flesh is just hardening and just continuing to grow.
Ew. Sorry, that's gross. And V's too incapacitated to say that, but like.
Somebody needs to say it.
She
Saisha
You say
is getting attacked.
something creeps up into your mind that causes you to. It's not that, but something creeps
not
into your mind that causes you disgust.
The 19's gonna miss Saisha, because Saisha's AC is
Absurd.
absurd.
I want a better AC, but I guess I'd be too powerful then.
Yeah. This is why you have an enormous wealth of health.
Now that one's gonna rush you.
Okay, that's fair. I'm super okay with
AC's
this.
higher than mine.
Hey, there we go. A 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Shield though.
Bless
I
you.
wouldn't. Shield wouldn't help.
That came out of nowhere. It
But-
scared me.
All right.
Oh, I've got it.
Oh. I like Finley too.
It's like has this long sword that it's gripping in both hands, and you watch as it brings it down onto you. You are going to take.
Does it hit?
It does hit. It was a 23.
Yeah, definitely.
I stand back up.
14 points of slashing damage.
I have Death Ward.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you.
Reaction.
You're still down. You're just
At 1.
at one.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Reaction. Hellish rebuke.
Got it. Nice.
Is that the one that exploded?
That's
And
the
I'm-
one that you lit
And
up.
I'm
with the
going
missile.
to cast it at second level,
Fair.
and it will. Oh god.
Plus your D6, because no, that one's not hex. That
Yeah.
one's not hex. That's right.
Yeah, it's not him.
Nerd.
Nararen's out here saving lives, y'all.
25. 10 plus 7 plus 8.
And as this purple fire just from you just ignites up at me, you watch as he just and just is engulfed in flames and crumples to ash.
I like Harold turns the flames off by like clenching a fist, and they just. I told you to leave her the fuck alone.
Yep.
You didn't get that lingering injury.
Right.
Yep.
Killed him.
Yep.
Save
Tune
your-
you up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. You know, you can't win them all.
No. Even with those 5 temporary hit points.
But Harold,
Yes.
it is now your turn.
Oh man. The one still on top of her, right?
Yep.
Oh man, that one's got to go. Am I still within melee range?
You are.
I will let Harold know he watched Vinley drop. If that
Oh,
affects him.
that's true. That's
Yep.
right. I forgot. Yeah. Bonus action. Second level
Healing word.
healing word
Got it.
on Vinley. And then I'm gonna have to kill the guy on V. 4 plus 5, so 9.
9.
9 healing. And then I will... the guy... I'm going to use my pack magic. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2 on that guy again.
You cannot.
You casted Healing Word, therefore you can cast a cantrip.
Oh, gotcha. Or I can... Right.
Or you can attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to... How many people would get an attack of opportunity if I moved?
1.
I'll take the chance.
Okay.
I'm going to move so that I can throw the Eldritch Blast in a way that...
All right, you move right up next to V, kind of putting your hand on her as you draw the dagger and throw it as it arcs into 2. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay. They're both going to hit. They're both going to hit. 24
Oh,
and...
yeah.
24 and bigger than that.
Got it, yeah.
And then... I need to know if I'm downed or anything first by the attack of opportunity.
Oh, right, attack of opportunity. That is a dirty 20 to hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Will hit.
All right.
Do you have a reaction?
I do, but it wouldn't be enough.
Nope.
I would have to roll a 6 if I wanted to save myself.
Oh, gotcha. No, I mean shield.
Now, I would have to roll a 6 on vicious...
You take
4.
6, because raging.
Got
hurt
it.
me.
Yes.
Cool,
So-
we're good. All right, then
6
heal.
slashing.
Then, okay. Both of my attacks hit. Is that the one that's hexed?
That's the one that's text that you're attacking right now.
Perfect. Nice. 27 points of damage.
Both of them. One of them, like right in the chest. As it stumbles, it looks up, it snarls. You can see the blisters beginning to boil out as the other one goes.
Can I actually?
Of course, yeah.
Oh yeah. When it's in his stomach, he only throws one. When it's in his stomach, Harold acts like he's gripping it and just pulls his hand up, and it just rises up and splits out of his neck.
Got it.
That. Yes.
Thank you.
That.
I said leave her alone.
So just remember on your next turn, your hex is floating right now, so you could
I can
bonus
action
action
put it
Yep.
on someone else. Got it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Vindley.
I would like to stand up.
Okay. Half your movement?
And which of the two looks more hurt, just at a glance?
At a glance, that guy looks pretty messed up,
That one looks not untouched.
and that
Okay.
one looks
Untouched.
untouched.
I'm going for the hurt one.
Okay.
And I'm casting another 3rd level magic missile.
Okay.
Got it. Standing up, you pull the magic missile wand. You're casting from your wand. Okay. She points her wand right at you, Harold, and just
Whoa!
and as these white pink force beam, globules come as a beam. They dance around you as you think you're gonna get hit, and you hear them.
And as they go around him and it reveals me, in Elvish I say to him, I will eradicate this human filth. And
And Elvis will say back to you, intense.
is he still standing?
I need damage. Did you?
Oh, 16.
Thank you. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Just gonna take it.
And you see it slams, the boom, boom, boom.
And so
you
you
watch
get
him
that.
slam against the table that's there and then slop to the floor.
And you
And-
watch as it hits. You watch as still holding. You watch as Vinley just moves it and moves the bone wand up to her neck, and you watch as that essence.
When I'm actually gonna go off of something. When he dies, I'm going to absorb it into my wand and point it directly down, and I tell him to go to hell. And I release his soul down,
Got it.
Got it.
and I won't take that healing.
All right.
Ooh.
Got it.
Oh God!
Got it.
She too angry.
Damn. The wizard didn't take healing. Boss, is she feeling okay?
So there's the one right by Seisha who is getting Seisha, and then there is the one who's just been standing there the entire time.
Bum
just-
rush in my own mind's eye. Do a deft maneuver and slash down. What do I really do?
Who are
you don't
going
move,
after?
actually.
Okay.
Who are you
Oh,
going after?
wow.
The one by Seisha?
One by Seisha.
Yep.
Got it.
Go ahead and let's
D20,
do this
D8.
one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, you don't have to do anything.
Oh man.
Yep, is you do this quick flourish as you just kind of stand there and just kind of just smile, and you're just, this euphoria just hits you as you're the full-on effects of the drug has finally hit you.
Oh no.
And you watch as,
This is
yeah,
Okay.
I was rolling that.
Yeah, we'll let him roll.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right, my bad. Go ahead and roll me 3d6.
Any more? Good.
No,
Wait, I guess D6 is kind of your thing.
8.
Okay.
As you see this man who's unaffected by anything grab his head and scream out in pain as you see a vein in his head begin to throb. And he's like, get out of my head!
Oh, jeez.
And that's what you do on your turn.
Okay.
And he can only take the dash or disengage action now.
That's awesome.
Seisha.
That was Voss.
Seisha, yeah, and
No.
Oh, okay. The
That
bad
was
man.
the guy fighting Seisha.
the guy fighting Seisha says that. Yep. Yep. And Seisha kind of looks behind her, looks at you, and says, "No, not you, not my boss," and is again gonna dump 5 points to try and cleanse you.
Bless her little heart. We'll see if this works. 62. I don't think so.
Again washes over you, and it seems to have no effect. She's like, "Boss, are you here with me now?"
What am I hearing?
You're hearing her say
I'm
these
hearing her?
things.
Yeah.
Do I know it's her?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
but it's like that you hear talking, but it's like distorted. It's that like
You hear her. Yeah,
you hear her words, but it has that tone to it.
Okay.
to you, you're in a euphoric state, so it's kind of
Everything's fine.
yeah.
I will reply back. Seisha, it's all right. We raise this place and then we take to the eastern sea by dawn.
All right.
Okay. That's her action.
I'm just gonna start giving him harrow dust just to see the next thing he says.
V, you take 5 points of psychic damage.
You can make another.
You can make another wisdom saving throw.
She is uno health point.
Oh.
Critical fail.
Oh.
You are still
Trapped further and further as everything seems to go a
I-
little.
Sorry, I'm interrupting to say that I put all my other dice in timeout for this one, and it.
Failed you.
Do you want to try my fate die?
Jesus.
I didn't mean to do that,
But you know,
Okay.
it's
deserved
symbolic.
So,
but sorry. Continue.
confusing, arguing with yourself, everything, you're trying to focus further and further as everything starts to go a little dark and a little darker. And you see the little globules of light far off in the distance.
Oh no! You're gonna go back to the eyes.
You hear a voice once again.
Hey.
And that's your turn.
What?
Not the eyes
What do you
again.
want? I wish it just sounded like a generic Britney. Just like, hey. Hey.
Still been doing decent.
Bunch of eyes.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely,
girl.
100%.
It's been a while since you visited
Two.
me.
I got it. One of those, two of those.
Like the beholder sticker from
Yep.
Dungeon Mayhem.
Harold
Yes.
Oh, that one
does a
and that one.
19 hit your armor class.
Shield.
Okay.
Shield. And as you pull the shield, there's that iridescent rainbowish color that seems to then fade into a white and pink, very familiar 3 orbs of globules that come and slam up against the shield.
Do I see where it came from?
Well, your passive perception is 15.
Yes.
It came from him, but he is not moved. He's still just this.
Harold just, like, rage washes over him as he realizes.
He's not even looking at you.
Yeah. No,
He's like
Harold's even more pissed now.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Now Harold knows who he's gonna kill.
Do I also see that?
Yep.
Yeah, you see
Oh
that
yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Gone. They're all gone.
Okay. Gone?
Gone.
Gone?
Gone.
Still up? That's
Still
Seisha?
up.
Slams up against her shield.
Actually, no, it doesn't do that. can only do two things.
Oh, right. He
Is going to disengage, and is just going to back up slowly into this little, like, just press up against the machine here as he just, like, backs up, like, grabbing his head.
Jesus Christ.
Vinley was looking at that one, and when
Harold.
that happens,
Oh, it's
head
me?
just goes and looks at the one backing up, screaming.
Okay. Bonus action, put my hex on that guy. That dude just standing there. And then I'm going to feed him both my Eldritch Blasts.
Fair.
Let's see here. Okay. First one to hit is, one's a natural 20.
Ooh.
And the other one's a 19.
Yeah, and so just so you know, on spells, you double the dice. One of them
okay.
is not maxed.
Oh, that's totally
only
okay.
on weapons.
As A-okay, so...
So you're going to roll 2d10 on one, plus 2d6 because of the hex.
Okay,
That's on the crit.
Here's that roll.
Yep.
Ew, terrible. 9, 11.
11?
Oh, I'm sorry, no, and then plus...
Plus 10 already.
plus 5.
Yep, so 16.
16 for the first one.
Okay, and then the second one,
Is, was a 19 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, and then it'll be
Better.
13 points of damage.
Got it.
Good
And
job.
just boom, boom. Just go.
Yeah, as you watch, your anger fills with rage, channeling V. As you then you break the blade again, throw it, and you watch it just one into the eye, the other one into the eye, as he just slams up against the wall, the blades piercing to the stone, and then they explode into the shrapnel of gems.
And as the shrapnel comes forth, I make it into my sword, like...
Cool.
I'm all about cool stuff.
His head's not there anymore.
That's A-okay.
Yeah,
He didn't need
Logan, roll me a d20. Sorry, I forgot to have you do that last time.
1.
Oh, roll a D100.
That's not good. Don't smile like that. Filthy. Both of you. Filthy.
Just some filthy boys.
7. I take that back.
Oh.
7.
It's a low roll. That's the face you never want to see, y'all.
That's the face of maybe we shouldn't have used a D100.
Especially
All right.
from Dustin.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I need you to roll. I need everyone in the room.
What?
shit.
No, I'm at 1 health. How
I
dare
need everybody
You
to.
speak
I need
up.
everybody to make me dexterity saving throws.
you? Can I see
You're,
it?
you're incapacitated. You automatically fail.
Oh, no.
I just rolled
Down.
19 though.
Done.
Okay.
Okay,
you wanna
okay,
make
I got
him?
a 15.
Make him do it.
I need you to roll me 8d6.
Okay.
Oh my god, you might have just TPK'd.
No, that was kind of shitty on the first part of that, so that's 4. 12 points of damage.
That was, he
Wow.
rolled, he rolled
terrible.
terribly. 2 1s and a 2, and then a 5, a 1 and a 2, I think.
Wow.
This includes you, Voss, making the deck save.
Okay.
Yep.
Why wasn't it the unicorn
23.
one?
20? Okay, you
Why
pass.
couldn't we
All right,
gotten
what,
the unicorn?
What's your charisma?
My charisma's +2.
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
this.
No,
You're not gonna die
yeah.
anyway.
So okay.
You got it.
What'd you get?
15.
All right. You take 6 points of fire damage. You
I don't
fail.
know.
You fall unconscious, or you fall to bleed out.
Yeah, I'm just.
What'd you get?
What kind of save was it? I didn't catch.
Dex.
Dex.
8.
8.
You take 12
12
points of fire
Down.
damage.
Sis, it's a fireball.
Voss, well, you take 6 points. Seisha,
Can I dodge?
My lantern stabilizes
Would I even be
me.
able?
you
You
don't,
don't-
see this coming.
Yeah.
What is it? Let me see. Where's
So
the-
plus
Lantern.
2.
Is it automatic or?
So passes. So she
Yeah.
takes 6.
Can you not?
What
touch my
everyone
screen?
sees happening, what everyone sees happening is from Voss, who's just standing there. There's a glow about him that seems to radiate, hotter and hotter and hotter until it condenses down into a single point on his chest, and then explodes throughout the entire room as a fireball goes off.
That's right. I forgot I have a death ward. I'm at 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
That's great.
Hold on.
got it.
Okay,
Hold
so
on, wait.
it
Did you roll for
already
Homeboy?
comes out.
Yeah.
I did not
Your
roll for
ghost
Homeboy.
lantern comes out.
Yeah. By the way, I need to let you guys
Yes.
know
You are. Did you fall?
I'm
I
stabilized.
would
Stable,
have.
but death
Death
ward.
ward. Perfect. I want to make sure
Okay.
that.
Because my lantern, because I'm within 10 feet,
Got it.
stabilizes me.
V drops, and then from the lantern at her hip this ghostly form comes up, rolls her over, and then presses on her chest and breathes life into her.
And so
As he
you
did,
are
fades back into the lantern.
now stable. You do not have to make death saves.
Oh, that's awesome.
Useful.
Does that mean I'm at one?
No, you're not
you're
one.
at
You're
zero.
at 0. You're
I'm at zero.
unconscious.
Okay, I'm just
But
unconscious.
Not
okay.
death saves.
Okay, because right now it's telling me
Are
I
you
have
down?
death saves.
No.
Wow.
And I'm trying to.
Yeah, you just
You're
don't
not.
have to make any rolls.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
would be if I didn't save. I had 10 hit points. Now I have 4.
Okay, that was.
Oh, you were done either way.
Harold, you just went, correct?
No, that was Voss, I believe,
Yeah.
No.
because he
That-
exploded.
That was something that was supposed to happen last
Oh,
time.
yeah, you did
I
just
went.
go.
I threw.
Yeah, you just exploded his head.
Yeah.
Vinley, it is your turn.
So no one's down,
V is down.
but I saw the ghost.
You did, but she's not moving.
Right. I also know what that lantern
You
does.
do know what that lantern
And
does.
I've already first aided everyone.
Got it.
So there's nothing I can
Yep.
do. Is Voss down?
Voss, are you down?
No.
You're not
Okay.
down.
I'm
So
still
there's only one enemy left.
There's only one. And you see him, he's like singed and burned, but still up.
Harold is down, but you know that he was death warded.
Yep.
Then I will look at the human and cast a second level magic missile as he tries to rid himself of cinders. Hello, in the box.
I know.
Yep, that's what it is.
In the box.
Oh, yeah.
13 points of force damage.
Sing us its swan song.
Oh.
The 4 missiles are going to come up out of my wand and go out, and in the smoke of the blast make the shape of a butterfly and then just pile drive down his throat. And he's going to from the inside.
Jesus Christ.
And
Got
then I
it.
will do the same thing, grab his soul with my wand and just send it to hell.
Okay. As Savard, a force image of Savard flies down his throat, his chest bursts open as you see the butterfly form out and then dissipate. And we are out of initiative because nobody is in death saves.
And as you all sit there in this smoldering, smoking room, Voss, your mind comes back to you. Your head hurts. Extremely excruciating migraine as you go down to one knee. There are no negative effects from that, but you are just massive headache.
Do I remember this?
To you,
Everything was
did
as you
great.
saw.
as
I
you
saw
saw
it.
it, and there is this need for more. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh man.
So sorry we went a little late on the break. We wanted to get through.
we started a
little late. We wanted to get through this combat, but we're going to come back after the break.
Reminder, hashtag Rook and Raven. You can win the DM's
Mischief and Adventure book.
And it is really good,
looks
guys.
Yes.
so
It's so
flippin'
awesome.
cool.
we
It's a great way to manage all your players' mischief.
yes,
If you want it, don't want it, we're all taking donations.
we have another one for all of our notes. We just have the extra one, so we want to give it on to you. And then also hashtag Beyond to win a digital copy of the Player's Handbook, thanks to Lauren Urban and our lovely Orkira. So make sure to type those in. Remember, enter only once. If you're a subscriber, it counts as 3. And good luck to you all.
Yep.
We'll make the drawing at the end of the episode.
That's right.
All right.
Woo! Hey everyone, and we're back. We're gonna make this real quick, just so everybody catches up. They made their way through the Blue Alley, found a room full of harrow dust, encountered a man with icy blue skin with elven features, and decided to get into a fight.
Decided.
Yep, decided by walking into the room.
I did do that.
And then harrow dust was kicked up everywhere. Voss was affected by it. All of the workers inside that were creating the little baggies to be distributed amongst the city were also affected, and the icy elf himself teleported out of the room while they were left to defend themselves against the chaos that ensued from those that were imbued with the powers of the harrow dust.
Yep.
And at the very end, Voss himself was actually casting magic, and he is a man that has no affinity for it.
The least amount of anyone here.
And nearly killed the party, but was able to let them live by rolling very, very low.
Very low.
Very low on a fireball that emanated from his chest.
And so as the dust settles, Seisha runs over, puts her hands on you, and just goes down as, Voss, are you okay? And is going to use her last 5 points of lay on hands to attempt to cleanse you of this drug.
Okay.
And that will tap her for the day.
D100?
D100.
I've been rolling in the middle 60s and 70s this whole time. 38.
All right. Headache still there. You feel the magic wash over you, and the feeling of like you still have that hunger, but it's not like I gotta have it right now.
It's
not-
manageable.
it is
and I know what
manageable.
addiction feels like.
Yes, it's that first dose.
Okay.
So it's not a I gotta have it right now, but it's like
It'd be great if I had that again.
it's like that wasn't a bad thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
So,
I'm
everybody,
fine. Where's everyone else stand?
Define standing.
You're still unconscious.
Looking over
Just so you
everyone, does anyone look like they could still be alive? Obviously,
Believe me.
discounting the ones
there was one.
I killed.
The one that
Yeah.
V punched.
The one that V.
The very the very first one to go
Yep.
down.
Yeah, he was
And
standing
then
in
the
the
fireball
fireball.
happened.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah, anybody who would have been alive, they got fireballed.
So I'll medicine check him, know that he's dead.
Hold on.
Go to.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a medicine check.
I'll check on since she's unconscious and I know you're sarcastically coughing at me.
Yes.
That you're alive at the very least. Check on her. See what her state is.
A little charred and like singed, but go ahead and make a medicine check.
17.
Oh,
But
nice.
breathing appears to be stable, but is very.
Harold,
Yeah.
I help him to his feet. Sorry. Are you alright?
You exploded.
Inside.
Seisha is going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on V.
I assume I find no distrust in what he's saying.
I'm
So.
being honest. I didn't
Yeah,
make it up.
I take this in.
Heal 11 V.
Heal 11.
Okay.
Heal 11. Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't remember exploding except what happened in my own head.
You exploded. I know exploding from experience, and that was what that was.
You were also
Voss
using magic.
exploded?
You're still unconscious.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
I
Nope.
don't.
Seisha just
Okay,
healed her.
gotcha.
11.
The first thing I heard is Harold telling Voss that he exploded, and I just went, what?
You're
Hey, are
also
you
using
okay?
magic. And I'm going to use Mage Hand
Yeah.
to start shoveling harrow dust into my empty potion bottles
Should
and
the
putting them
blacks-
in my bag.
Is there any way you can contact the black staff? She should know about this place.
I'm going there after this. I have no spell slots.
Most of the dust has like dispersed around the room,
Gotcha.
but there is a couple of the larger pebble-sized rocks
Good.
I'd
that
like to.
are, or like cobblestone-sized rocks that are still available.
And there's
all
how
the
many of them?
dust that
That's all
first
gone.
and the fireball has just
Yeah.
Dissipated
and
and
literally painted. There's like a sheen and sparkle to the room.
Yeah. Have you ever seen what fire does to a fine particle? Yeah.
that's pretty.
Yep.
Everyone, if you're able, search the room quickly. They may be returning here. And I will search the room for anything value
Okay.
use. anything like that.
You
Did I pass out?
And how many specifically of those harrow rocks were there?
Yeah. Let's say 6.
amongst the bodies, you find a total of 42 gold.
I
Just
will
amongst
take it.
all of the different like various bodies, and all the weapons are pretty mundane. The
Right.
Yeah, I
armor's
wouldn't expect to
mundane
find
and
that.
charred and burnt.
How much did you get?
That's
42, so separated between that's.
Oh, I meant on your investigation. That scared
Oh.
me. I was like, what?
It's a magical investigation. I haven't been asked. I just rolled for
okay.
investigation. I didn't know if you needed it or not.
it's okay.
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 And then you said there were 6
Yeah.
harrow rocks? Okay, I'm going to take all 6 of those and put them in my bag.
Okay.
You know, of all of the people and things we've faced, I just never thought it would be these nerds that are able to take me down. Like, what are the chances?
Well, you know,
Not even, like, what?
whatever happened to you was serious. You were like grabbing your head and you were on the ground and you were freaking out.
Yeah, I'm really embarrassed, to be honest.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. We're learning how to fight.
I'm sorry. I know how to fight.
Okay,
Number 1. Number 2.
you're learning how to
But
fight.
these nerds?
You're learning how to fight mages. Is the difference?
I
I
got
think
overjoyed.
that guy with the head missing was a mage. Maybe
He didn't have a head?
he doesn't know.
He's headless?
You look over, and there's like from the jaw up is just loose hanging flesh where it looks like something has exploded from the inside.
Ooh.
I will say with your investigation as you're going over the bodies and everything, you do see that every single one of them is marked with the serpent symbol.
Makes sense. I go over to you.
How much of this machine is still intact?
Not much of it through the explosion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry,
Whatever is
helmet.
still connected to whatever, I want you to help me disassemble this. Break it as much as possible.
All right, I give it a once
wait,
over.
wait,
Do I even
wait.
know what this is?
We don't need to break it yet. Let the black staff figure out what to do with it. If they want to research what's left, let her research what's left.
Do I know what this is?
This machine that has been made looks like there's nothing magical or special about it besides crushing this into smaller and smaller and smaller bits until it is into a very, very fine powder.
Some form of grinder. It's pretty. The technology of it is not common.
I could run outside and throw a paper bird real quick or something if we don't have spell slots. We got to let her know quick because that Eladrin.
I was just going to take whatever Wheatstone is grinding.
We don't know if they're coming back.
Make the machine inoperable.
I'm assuming since we're not dead or being attacked, the man who was here before left. No doubt to inform someone else of our arrival.
Yep, but if we had Force Grey here, what are they going to do? Nothing.
How long will it take for Force Grey to get here?
They're mages, not long.
Depends.
I don't want to stay here a second longer than we have to.
Neither do
We
I.
are not in shape to fight, so we need to go.
I would take whatever evidence we can and go.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. I will attempt to disassemble this machine.
Just like disconnecting.
Okay, you just
No.
randomly start
Yeah,
pulling
just
stuff.
start-
Doing your own
Okay,
thing.
before that happens, before we even do it, I tie a rag around my face because this thing is filled with fucking dust, probably.
Okay.
Noted.
Yeah.
All right.
So you start pulling things apart.
Not gently, liberally.
Yeah. Easy enough. You take your time. And over the next 30 minutes,
Okay.
are able to slowly, meticulously, and carefully disassemble what you can through using your use of thieves' tools and other.
I'll give it a couple Toll the Deads too, or chill touches just to loosen things up.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, easily just that, and then if anybody else wants to get in on it and just start, kind of just dismantling it a bit, not like pummeling it,
Yeah.
but just,
No.
making it to where it's going to take
Time to put it back.
time
Yes.
to put it back together.
While we are doing this, do I find any remaining harrow dust in this machine?
Make an investigation check or perception check, either or.
5
5.
or 7. If it
You
makes a
see
difference.
residue, but not enough in order
Aye.
to gain.
That's all I do then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You all leave the room, and you're met again with the fork.
As they leave, I'm gonna quickly grab that disassembled head and put it in my bag.
Okay.
The exploded head.
No, the one that has flesh hanging off of it, but is
Yeah,
still
the
intact.
exploded head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that and put it in my bag.
Got it.
Okay. You walk back out, and there's the fork. You see the pit, and you see the room of the sky.
Well,
Fuck.
I go back. As we're waiting, is there a minute interval? The room of the sky. You said
There's
there
no
was
humming anymore.
no
Yeah.
humming anymore.
Wait, it took us 30 minutes to disassemble?
To do it carefully and meticulously, and
if we took another 30 minutes just to chill out, could we get a short rest?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And I will use my Song of Rest.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to spend hit die,
Oh yeah.
You're doing Song of Rest?
Yes.
Okay,
You get-
so everybody can add a d6 to any hit die that you spend.
Oh,
Seisha will
sweet.
gladly take that.
Hells
What
you.
am I-
All right, we're gonna reset that.
So we get an extra d6,
Yep.
Yes.
Only on the first one, though.
and that's
no, the
still
first
plus our
one.
con,
Oh,
or no?
shoot.
I don't know why I'm asking. I
If
don't
the
have
first
con.
one is your health die plus your con, and then a d6 on top of that. It is not another
Okay.
d6 plus con.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Seisha feels a lot better.
I also
taking a
feel
breather.
tremendously better.
Discussing over the next 30 minutes, which way do you think you're going to go?
We have to go back through the sky room. There's no way we can get. The only one who can get over it was Seisha, and you don't have your wings anymore.
I go over the rope. I assume I took my grappling hook back.
Oh yeah, we assumed you did.
Throw out, go into a pouch, throw out a ball bearing, and throw it into the center of the ring. Rolls down.
I also used arcane recovery to get a second and a first.
Got it.
Do we know where that pressure plate was since you stepped on it?
Roughly around the center, and that's
I will
about it.
check for traps.
Okay, go ahead and
nonetheless.
you can make a investigation check.
Can I help him?
Of course, so you can roll with
Please
advantage.
do.
Yeah, roll with advantage. Roll with advantage. You're probably better at this. I'd be like, it was
Let's
somewhere
see.
around here. I'm pretty sure.
23.
23, easy enough. With your keen mind, you remember exactly where Harold fucked up.
Thanks, Devin.
And I replay
And Seisha goes, "Was it me this time?"
I let the image replay in my mind a couple of times, kind of like an odd, just like back and forth on that. But I attempt to disarm anything that I find, or rather just point it out if there's
Point
a
out.
clear path.
There's this section, it stretches from wall to wall, and it is a pressure plate, and you can easily jump over it. It is only 5 foot wide.
Or you can attempt to disarm it if you want.
5 foot wide, I know I can make that, and I look back at Seisha for a moment. Okay, I will jump over it.
Okay. It's easy enough for everybody to jump
Okay,
over it.
cool.
You don't even have to make an athletics
Okay,
check.
okay.
It is
Yeah.
5 feet of movement. Everybody has a high enough strength score, which is at 10, to jump at least 5 feet.
It's
Nice.
5 feet. Okay, yeah. So do you just like walks?
Yeah.
You can need to make me an athletics check.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I forgot.
You don't have
I have
really?
an 8. I can only jump 4 feet.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. 15.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
You can just kind
Easily
of like.
pointed out, you make your way down, nothing happens. There's no whirring, there's no humming, there's no dangerous electrical shock.
That's much
You make
easier
your way
this
back
time.
into the room with the skeleton that's reaching out.
How tall is your character?
I'm fine.
Furthering around
like
the
as far
corner,
as you
you
can
make your way
step.
to the mural. And you can then take the left that leads down the long, long hallway that leads to the.
Magical barrier, and you all pass right through it.
You feel
this
the
mean we
arcane
can-
wash over you.
Do you guys think because we already signed it, we can like come back and walk through that?
Take a
whatever?
back step.
I'd imagine.
Okay, I'm gonna try to walk back through it.
Go through it.
Awesome.
We can come back whenever.
Nice. Let's get back because we gotta let the black stuff know as soon as possible.
Is the guest book still there?
It is.
The charred remains of that which was there is still there, yes.
I would like to tear out the page that has our names on it.
No.
Okay.
We could write that in again so easily. I don't want people to know that we were here.
There.
Easily enough, you have the charred page.
I take it, bowl it up, take it with me.
Okay.
And then you emerge out of the building into the alleyway, once again, in the Sea Ward. And where do you want to go?
You want to go to the black staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone?
Yeah, that's the next move.
Is there anything specific you want to do with the black staff other than just inform her of
I
what
want to
everything
tell
is?
her everything that happens, and I'll give her every drop of harrow dust. Cut.
As we were making our way there,
You did see me take 6 uncut gems of harrow dust.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm not jonesing you.
Not yet.
I go up to you and I say in as polite a manner as I possibly can. This was another bit of a harrowing experience. I know we've done these things for free in the past. Could you ask for some sort of, perhaps, monetary compensation?
I don't believe that's in my place, but I think someone more charismatic than I could possibly.
Don't make me ask the Black Staff for money.
I'm not going to.
Well, I'm not going to. She's the Black Staff.
Fine, I will ask the Black Staff for money.
I'm going to go to the font.
Do you want someone to go with you?
Will you walk with me?
Or we'll take a carriage to the font on the way, because
Yeah,
they're right
that
next to
works.
each other.
Right.
That's fine.
But I don't think I'm going to aid in any... I didn't gain any more
Come back and
knowledge.
pick you up in a bit.
I'm going to find out what happened to you, Voss.
Okay.
And you all get into a carriage?
I will say, Voss, your passive insight picks up that Vinley is very angry still. Like, it's moved past, like, sadness, and she has red cheeks.
I don't bring it up at the moment, but I do note that.
Go ahead and spend 2 gold to use a Seaward carriage.
I've just gained money.
Disgusting.
Yep.
They have suspension systems. This is the best.
Oh yeah, this is one of the smoothest rides you've ever been in.
Yep.
I will also, on the way there, write a report of what
Okay,
happened.
easy enough. You first stop at the font, drop Seisha off. She goes, come and find me, I'll be here
Of course.
until I find answers. And then you make your way back to the Blackstaff Tower. And
You go in.
it is late into the night now. It is, you started this adventure at dusk, and it is now completely dark outside. You make your way up, and
As you go to walk in, you walk in and you're not in the lobby. You're in front of a door.
Does it seem like Vajra's
It
study door?
seems like the same one that you knocked that was there the first time. That it opened up into the magnificent mansion, then it closed, and then it opened
Yeah.
again into
Yeah.
her office.
I will knock on it, and
you hear, you may enter, Junior Gray. And it opens by itself.
good evening, Blackstaff. I apologize for bothering you so late.
I'm guessing you found information so quickly.
A lot, and I will open my bag, cast Mage Hand because I don't want to touch this, and I will start pulling out the uncut rocks
And
of Paradise.
they are jagged looking, natural. They're not gemstones. It definitely looks like amber.
It was like randomly occurred,
Yes.
but manufactured.
No, not okay, somebody brought something in. You didn't see that exchange. But obviously this amber was not originating from this location.
Right.
You did see the arcane portal closing. But they're not like natural gemstones. They are more like petrified tree sap.
Okay,
Yes, that kind of amber.
gotcha. And then I will also have the bag that we got from the drug dealer of powdered harrow dust, and I will put that on a table.
Okay.
This is everything we found. We've stopped operations in Blue Alley.
Blue Alley. Devious. How were you able to get inside?
We walked.
You just sign your name in a book?
I've had reports that book has been destroyed for months.
I pull out a page of the book and give it.
And it's like charred edges.
Yeah.
The very small amount that you were able to find, the pieces.
What I would do beforehand is tear my own name out of it, though.
Okay. Easy
Or
enough.
scratch off?
You were the last one to sign, so.
Yeah.
It's very at the very bottom.
And I give her the page and said, if this is magical in any way, something you could use to trace it, this is a page from the book that was supposedly charred.
And it seems like you got lucky because that book is supposed to reform every 10 day.
Oh.
Well, it appears we did.
And I'll pull out my report. And this details everything that we saw, everything that happened, and the correct path to get to where we were.
We greatly appreciate that, Junior Gray.
Be careful, there's an Eladrin running around. A winter one.
Really? It's summer.
Yeah, we're
They
not
were
in
never in
Feywild
the
either.
sun. And they teleported away. From what my friend told me. There was also a dwarf missing his left leg. With dreads.
And a crowbar for a leg.
Looking over quickly of your notes.
They disappeared through an arcane gate.
Do we know where that goes?
Some kind of long hallway.
On the other side, you said it was
Cavernous.
Cavernous.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, it was a cavernous.
Yeah. Natural, not
Yeah.
not carved.
Okay.
Not like stone, huge stone, but actual like natural cavern.
Or not hewn, not stacked. It looked
I'll let her
natural.
know that we may
Okay.
be dealing with Underdark, maybe.
Oh,
And the ones running the operation all had flying serpent tattoos.
Zentarum.
Manchun.
Is becoming a threat.
This isn't new. Me and the Moonstars fought him many times. Not him directly, but the Zentarum.
Do you know anybody who has fought him directly?
There's stories, countless fights throughout the wars, the Manchun Wars. There's records of him dying multiple times.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yes. Confirmed kills, too.
Strange.
Blackstaff. I hate to ask, but this mission was particularly perilous and our stock of health potions and healing items are quickly depleting, so any monetary compensation you could spare for such an endeavor would be greatly appreciated for help in the future as well.
You seem to be gaining yourselves very strong enemies. And you have
Yes.
suffered once already.
Yes.
Allow me to aid you in that endeavor. And she produces a diamond.
I'll wait for you. Because I've seen Kaiser Vex have these. I know they're magical.
And then her hand, another hand forms out of her hand that carries it
Oh, cool.
towards you.
Just quickly looking over it, guesstimation on how much it's worth.
Your basic intelligence about 300 gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
and knowledge of arcane materials.
Okay. I'll hold on to this for now.
Okay.
I cannot do this all the time.
I understand, but we appreciate your generosity nonetheless.
The city appreciates you. Thank you for assisting the Grace.
Of
Anytime you need.
course.
Are there any others that wish to join?
Nope.
That is your choice. I will not force you either way.
How do they
Thank you.
qualify?
Everyone qualifies.
Everyone can qualify to be a Grey.
You
All
don't
you
have
have
to
to
be magic-y?
No. You just have to have a passion for Waterdeep.
Oh.
Protector. Dame via Miliana.
Yes.
She kind of says, like,
Like, Joey,
Hey.
You wielded a certain axe who was literally made to defend Waterdeep.
So, like, I'll get back to you.
that is fine. Again, no pressure. As long as you are aiding Vinley, you are aiding the city. And you have my thanks.
Mm-hmm.
you have ours as well.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Send you somewhere?
Want to go home?
I
We'll
want to
need
go
to
home as well.
pick up Seisha first.
You got the sense that she's gonna stay.
Spend the night? Okay. And I know she's safe there, so.
Yeah.
We can head back then. Back to the home.
If we could go back to Trollskull Manor, that'd be great.
Efter Arende. Toskali.
And you are instantly that rush of like jerk and like queasiness of the teleportation magic as it transports you, and you are out in front of the porch, and you look into a fairly busy night.
Yep. Seems to be kind of winding down near the end. And two people catch your eye as they approach you. Their faces look obviously confused and worried. And as the moonlight catches them in the lanterns, you see that it is Kara and Javier. They seem to have been keeping an eye out for you and your return.
Oh, we have some minor problems with the establishment. Nothing that I can't handle. Just want you to be made aware of.
Minor? How can I make duck flambe if there's not delivered neither fowl nor brandy?
It's just a shipment problem. I was just wondering what you would like me to do in order to address this problem.
Shipment problem? Have you not been receiving the goods you need to work?
I've not got our shipment for the past 2 days.
What?
Who should be sending it?
The guilds, we usually get them from, we get there's like 3 or 4 guilds that usually make deliveries, and they haven't, in Fellowship of Innkeepers,
Well, there's the Butcher's Guild, the Baker's Guild, the
So it's multiple. It's not just like
not one.
okay.
It's-
So multiple guilds are just slacking, supposedly.
we are, we're out of clean towels. We're
I
out
can
of,
assist with that.
what'd you
I
say?
can assist with that.
okay, that would be somewhat helpful, but just to make you aware, you are the owners, you're my bosses, you
Right.
should know.
The menu may take a downhill slide for the next couple of days.
Can you? Okay. We still have some of the fish from the other night, right? A fish stew, just to get that fish off, and then we'll man. Okay.
I will do what I can with a fish stew.
Okay.
Oh, so sorry.
Can you, I hand him, I still have actually just sheets of paper that I took off of Schimo's body a while back. Just paper. Can you write down the names of the guilds?
Those pieces of paper that you took from Schemo.
Are they all birds?
all paper birds.
All paper birds? I
Yeah.
do not hand him that.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Do you and Via Miliana Gothala want to sort out the mess with the guilds tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow, that's full name.
Carrot looks at you like, kind of like, doesn't want to trouble you with that. It's kind of her.
Yeah, she's like, again, like I said, it's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
I just want you to be made aware that we have not received our shipments.
Just let me know tomorrow after you talk to them.
I will.
And we'll get
I will.
We'll get all squared away. Thank you so
If
much.
there's anything that I need you to step in for, I will let you know. This is why you trust me.
That's
This
right.
is why you give me the things
If
to
you
do
wouldn't-
stuff, so that I don't have to burden you with problems.
Understood, Kara,
But, yeah.
but if you wouldn't mind giving me a list of the guilds that you're having problems with, I would appreciate that nonetheless.
Guild of Butchers, the Guild of Bakers, the Fellowship of Innkeepers,
Guild
and
of Fishmongers,
the Guild of Fishmongers.
Everything that happens
Innskeepers.
Okay,
Okay.
she said that.
to business.
So,
The Launderers Guild.
Okay, I'm
So
keen-minding all of this.
Yep, easy enough.
And she gives you a list of
All of the guilds that pertain to running a tavern.
Yeah.
do we have alcohol still?
We are running low.
Okay, there's a guild pertaining to alcohol, right?
Yes, the Brewers Guild.
Brewers Guild. We having issues with the Brewers Guild?
I think that it might be
Vendors,
something
Distillers,
else.
and Brewers Guild. Yes.
Let's let Kara take a
So
look
much
at it
of-
and figure out what exactly is happening, and if we have to step in, we'll step in.
Okay, I'm
Are
just
we
saying.
good for tonight?
Brewers Guild hadn't been mentioned yet.
We are
Just wanna
fine.
make sure.
We,
It's been 2 days, which is
I just
enough
had-
time.
I had the plan for duck flambe tonight. I couldn't make it.
We will have duck flambe in 2 days.
Fish stew, telling
Is
you.
there a place you know of that would be open now to buy meats?
I got it. Don't y'all worry. It's something that you need to be made aware of.
Thank you
Made
for-
aware of. I've got it under cover, I've got it under control. Don't worry.
Thank you for informing us, and we appreciate your assistance.
All right.
And then-
Let's go back in. I have to make fish stew.
it's a good way to use fish that's not fish of the day.
No long pig!
Yeah.
She like pushes Javier, who's grumbling, just pushes him.
Javier grumbles. What is long pig?
All right. Do you guys? What do you guys do?
I go up to the common room, grab that bottle that's still there.
What time of day is it?
Okay,
Oh, it's
so
night.
it
I'm
is-
drinking.
Okay, so you go inside.
Yeah, I think I'll go inside.
You go inside.
I'm going to turn to him and be like, you got any plans for the night? I think we're all pretty spent.
Not tonight. I'll probably spend the night indoors. There's a couple of things I want to do.
Cool. And
Do
then,
you go upstairs?
I do go upstairs.
So the two of you go upstairs.
I also go upstairs.
So V, you are the only one in the tavern.
Yeah, I'm just drinking.
Okay,
Fair.
easy enough.
Yeah.
You definitely, even though you have full access to the bar, you definitely pick up that Leaf is like short handing you, in the sense like he's doing half pours. He's making sure that the alcohol stretches.
Look. And then I give him. How much is the bottle? Did we know offhand how much the bottle would be worth?
Yeah. So
She'll pay for our own bottle.
yeah, so you pay 5 gold for the bottle that he's pouring for you.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
he knows to give you the good stuff.
Yeah, I'll just give him 10 gold.
Okay.
He gives you the
Because I feel a little bad about that. So I'm just like, here, it's fine. And I'll just take the bottle and go to my room.
Okay.
Okay.
As you
So
all are going up. Yep.
the 3 of you go up first. Actually, you can come back out while you two are talking. And
Yeah.
then,
I'm walking straight up.
so
I didn't stop. to
you
vote.
didn't stop? Okay, so we'll start with you.
As you make your way up to the common room, you find all light absent.
As soon as you open the door, it is a wall of darkness.
Utter darkness. There is no moonlight. There's no light coming in from behind you, piercing through this darkness.
I'm gonna call out. I'm not in the mood for games.
Oh,
I don't like the dark.
And that's about when you are walking up
And
the stairs.
I'm gonna start using prestidigitation to start lighting the candles that I know.
And you see nothing.
Oh,
You
Harold.
ignite your arcane magics. Yep. You come up.
I'm come up.
Yeah, we
Yep.
come together.
Nothing illuminates. But you all notice as Harold's eyes begin that faint purple glow to them once again. Harold, you notice a very familiar figure currently sitting on the couch, rolling something across his fingers. And then suddenly, with a snap of his hand, all light floods back into the room from the well-lit wall sconces and candles that you have lit, Vinley. You are all temporarily blinded as your eyes adjust to the stark shift of light. Except for you, Harold. Sitting on the couch, you all see a man that none of the rest of you recognize from meeting, but recognize him from legend. A dark purple gray-skinned man sits shadowed by the wide brim of his plume feather-adorned cavalier hat. His clothes ostentatious and embroidered with deep charcoals and purples, all trimmed in gold.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, for I always see it necessary to make a grand entrance. I hope you don't mind me stopping by. But, by the way, you should know, you should be more careful what you leave lying around. You never know who's on the other end. For example, this seemingly harmless trinket was hiding under your couch. Looks like someone dropped it and forgot about it.
And what you see is a medallion that is blue and yellow, and it looks like a devil's eye stone that's cut with a horizontal line.
Do I know what that is?
You can make an intellect roll at disadvantage to remember what it's from.
Am I here?
You'll be slowly making your way up at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, you can. It's not keen mind though. It's beyond that.
9.
9.
What does this dude look like? Just
He looks like
Said he's
purple
drow.
and he's a
Lord,
drow,
it's not
but
bad.
like he's like a fancy drow.
Yeah,
right?
real fancy.
12.
12. You can't remember everything about it, but you remember having the stone that you pulled off of the man in the sewer that was beating up Flood Blackmar. Don't remember everything about it though.
And is it
That's what it
pronounced
looks
Jarlaxle or Jalaxle?
Jarlaxle.
Okay.
Okay.
I got him in Iron
At this
Champions.
point,
So, as he... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
at this point, B is here.
Yeah, she walks
yeah,
up.
She
You
walks
walked
in.
up
She
with
goes,
the bottle.
"Ooh, what the fuck? Hey."
So,
May we have that?
allow me to introduce myself. As our mutual acquaintance has been so rude as to not formally do so himself. As he kind of looks at you and gives you what you assume is a wink, but it just looks like he closes, he just like blinks because the eye patch.
Yeah,
You can see Harold just kind of
Oh.
like, oh god.
Is
I
your
love this
eye
guy.
okay?
I am Jarlaxle Bainray, pirate commodore of the Sea Maidens Fair, leader of Bregandaarth, and ruler of Luskin.
Oh, it's that guy.
By the way, it's so nice to finally see you all in person. Are you still interested in one of those? Oh, it doesn't matter. They're on the bottom of the sea.
I slowly move a hand to my rapier. And
Oh.
make a note.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
do that.
Captain Bainray, what,
Mr. Ronto.
what brings you back to our?
I looked into the rose you mentioned. has ties to nearly every single casino and gambling hall in your so-called City of Splendors. He's got moxie to have such a rumored kill account, with nothing tying him to any of the murders in such a law-abiding town. Dangerous, but admire his ambition. But he's not the one that played me for a fool. Lied to me, duped me, twice.
What can I say? I have a talent.
And with that, he produces a stone from inside his vest and throws it across the ground as it scatters and slides. And you all see the Stone of Golor.
I am impressed. And that is hard to do. You fucked up my plans to get the stone, and for that, I should kill you.
I draw.
No, I don't think you should.
But instead, I think I'll gift you a drink.
Why would you do that?
Thanks, I brought my own.
Thank you for delivering the letter to Silverhand. Let me know if you're ever in Luskin. I would like to make this a working relationship.
Is that so? I think I would like that as well.
Maybe more of those you willing and daring enough?
As your insight picks up, he's not talking about business relationship anymore.
Oh, he's talking about...
Yeah, personal relationships.
Right, gotcha.
The man produces from a bag 2 wine bottles and puts them on your main room table, offering them to either your bar or for yourselves.
These are nice bottles of wine.
You can make a history check if you would like.
I would. This
Are they
is.
poisoned?
You want to make one with me? Let's make one with
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
me. We're the 2 booze connoisseurs here.
Let's do it.
Fair enough.
Oh, I ain't connoisseur enough for this. History check?
Yeah,
6.
that's wine, all right.
That's gonna be 17.
17.
You know wine.
Yes.
That is so true.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
So
The first one he pulls out, the bottle itself is frosted. It looks to be ever chilled.
Ooh.
You know this to be winter wine, made from the frozen grapes of the north past the icy spine. It is a deep purple red wine that is always chilled, even if not stored properly. Wow. The bottle is always frosty on the outside. It has a smooth flavor with a cold, chill bite, often served in very small portions as a dessert wine.
you know it is
Mom's favorite wine.
50 gold a bottle.
Holy shit.
Mom's favorite wine.
The other one is a white wine. It is called Stone Solder wine. It is made from the corrupted grapes of the abyss, named after the man who made a deal with a demon and popularized it. It has a sharp and loud, robust flavor, served well with dinner or used in cooking for sauces so good it should be a sin. And it's worth 75 gold a
See,
bottle.
that one's my favorite one.
Is it actually your favorite or are you just saying it's your favorite because it's there?
No, it's my favorite.
Holy shit, that's gotta be expensive.
It's good.
It's gonna be really expensive.
And remember,
We're in a booze shortage downstairs.
I know.
I
there's the old
walk
stuff.
forward, inspect. Do they look tampered with?
Go ahead and
Are
make
they
an
waxed at the
investigation.
I
top?
want to help him.
Okay.
Okay.
You can roll with advantage, or you both can roll.
We'll both roll.
I think you've got a decent investigation too. 22.
23.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Perfectly sealed. Hey. There you go. There was a fist bump.
Fist
For
bump
those of you
podcast.
listening, there was a fist bump almost ignored.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 24.
Oh. Well,
In that,
That changes
case,
everything.
it's still sealed.
completely sealed. Does not seem to be tampered with at all.
And as he reaches into the same side satchel that he put that trinket, he produces a wine glass. He just pulls it
Wow.
out, and it's more of a goblet. It is so gaudy and just... I mean,
You see
it's,
Harold just light up like,
it's gold with these purple encrusted gems.
It is a dragon's claw that's gripping this glass that seems to be a purplish glass.
Harold looks at him and you could tell he's struggling to keep his cool composure. He's like, how are you so perfect?
Oh,
What?
He likes the glass.
It's not hard when you look like this.
I know, man. Oh,
What do you?
Yes, let's have.
I'm sorry. Is this a little miss? I'm sorry. And with that, he's just his visage shimmers, and he goes back to the Commodore Zord with the
Well, the two leather straps.
across the, and he's like, "Is this better with the red hat and the?"
Why do you make me choose my left arm or my right arm? I need them both, my friend. I need them both. And Harold's gonna sit. And which one are we drinking? Which one are we drinking?
Her favorite.
Yeah, y'all should try it. Y'all should at least.
Your favorite?
I'm gonna take
May
the
I?
other one down.
Of course.
And with that, he corks it. He lets it aerate, and like expertly pours each of y'all a glass before pouring himself one.
And Harold will.
And that is the bottle. Like there is nothing
Right.
left of the bottle after everyone has a glass.
Harold raises a glass. What are we toasting to, Captain Bainray?
Business.
Business.
I thought it was personal now.
Can be.
Oh, it can be.
It's a very good one.
What is your insight?
Like 11?
11. Yeah, you didn't pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't. So
Yeah.
I just take everyone at face value.
Yeah, we'll all cheers. Or if anybody...
I do not.
I'll take it.
While y'all were
Take
talking, Vinley was like,
I take it. This is portion.
"This is good wine," and I'm gonna
and
grab the
What
other
do you
bottle and
want
take it back
from
to the
us
tavern.
exactly?
Jarlaxle does not hesitate, and he drinks with
Oh,
you.
yeah, I
as
drink right away when he does.
To
And he actually like sips and he enjoys it, and he just you actually see him like
swish it around.
Yeah, Harold's not as cool.
it has been some time since I've had this bottle.
God,
I
that's
forgot
unbelievable.
what good wine tastes like.
I agree.
What do you want from us?
So about this business venture,
Yes.
I am not a fool. I know what that stone leads to, and I know that in order to fool me, you would have to believe, at least in a way, the stone you gave me was the stone itself. So that means that you have handled it for long enough to duplicate it. I would even venture to say that it is on one of your persons as we speak for safekeeping. My bet is on the elven woman as he watches you walk away. Most would pick the virago, but muscle is too obvious a target and makes for a better shepherd. Herald, Jew, don't have it because you're the face and you can't take the chance of being caught in a lie. So, like a good, used carriage salesman, you beguile the suckers, and damned if you didn't make me a vampire. The paladin, who is not here, you walk with, is a devout of Ogma. She couldn't lie properly even if one of my gunslingers held a fire rod to her head telling her to. That leaves you two, you cunning as you are.
As he seems to be looking you over, Voss.
And then
Is there a
towards the door.
point to this pedantic speech?
It would be too obvious for Voss to have it because he's the one who would want it the most out of this group anyways.
As he continues, he holds a finger up.
You, cunning as you are, also seem boring and unassuming. Probably have seen your way around a bloody blade or two, which makes you a good choice. But you don't have the caveat or contingency for it if you are caught. So therefore it must be her. But don't tell me if I'm wrong. I hate it when people spoil surprises. It's like being told the twist to a dramatic play. It loses its luster no matter how small the act.
You're right.
So what are your plans with the stone?
Well, you know,
I don't think there is one.
I think we're,
I walk to the door, open it. If you have no further business with us, I suggest you leave.
Harold... Excuse me just one moment, Captain Bainray. And I'm going to walk over to Voss and be like, this is the most powerful ally we could possibly ever have. Don't fuck this up for me.
Turn to the side.
To what end? Who cares? We impressed Captain Jarlaxle Bainray. You don't just throw that away. It's one more card in our deck, and it's the trump card. It's the ace. Who knows? If we do a couple more things and blow this guy's socks off, fuck, we may not have to fight Manchun. Maybe he'll do it just because it's fun. I'm just saying, don't throw away a good opportunity. We don't know where this goes.
We also don't know what this man is like, his intentions, or what he wants.
I'll tell you what, if he wanted us dead, we'd all be dead. You know, when his ship was blowing up and everybody around him was dying and there was a man looking to cut his lips and eyelids off, he was laughing, he was drinking, and he was casually walking around killing everyone who came his way. This is big time. This is like a black staff who drinks with us. This is what we need. I promise you. Give me this chance, and I won't let it fuck with us.
Fine. Don't get ensorcelled by all the pity games he's playing, though, at the same time.
But they're so good.
Harold,
Okay, fine. You're right. I won't.
if you want this to work, you need to take it as seriously as you can.
Okay. One more notch up. That's as far as I go. Because of fucking Captain Bainray.
Commodore.
Commodore Bainray! Thank you. Thank you.
I'll follow your lead on this for now. All right.
If you know the sea better than anyone, if things start getting weird, you tell me, and we'll do whatever we gotta do.
I lean back, close the door, but I just wait. I don't say anything.
I walk back and I say, I'm sorry about that, Commodore. So, I think in a lot of ways, like you, like to play things by ear and just see what comes along our way. So, do we have a strict plan?
His visage changes back to his
Right.
normal.
So, do we have a strict plan? No. Are we shopping around plans? Absolutely. Until then, survival is what's most important. As you know, what's behind those doors, we do too, and so does Manchun, and so does Xanathar, and so does every other person who's a big name in this city. So,
Oh, I know. You sent them after me. Brilliant, by the way. I imagine that was your doing. Fantastic. Like, tip of the iceberg. I am just... Oh, I couldn't have done it better myself.
and I'm glad that we impressed you, because now we stand to work together and make this into something that could be good for everybody. There's a lot of players in here that are stepping into the grounds that you should be in control
What do you
of.
plan to do with 500,000 dragons?
A
It's a
lot.
lot of money to move, but that kind of coin, a lot of eyes, as you can see, are already after you. That's a
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Think about it from this perspective. Right now, today, one option might seem like the best option. Tomorrow, something could be completely different and change the way we look. So until we have a clear plan with absolute knowledge of what it will do, I think we're just going to play it by ear.
What would you do with it?
The only thing that I want, and the only thing I wanted it for, is I want to bribe the Open Lord. I want Luskin to be affiliated
What do I know about Luskin?
with the Lord's Alliance. Go ahead and make a history check.
14.
Not a lot.
I've never been there.
Definitely never been there. You've heard of it, but it is like the cutthroat port.
It is famous for being the pirate port.
Yep.
Okay, that's why I haven't
Yep.
gone there.
Yep. I want to be recognized as a city of the Sword Coast, because right now we're not, and we're more than just we're more than the reputation that
An
precedes
organization
us.
of pirates.
Ah, yes. So you've heard of us, good.
So you're looking...
And I like it's like how your city treats the field ward.
That makes sense.
That's not a ward, that's just a gaggle of people.
Obviously, we don't all share the same sentiments in this place, but that's the beauty of working together with a team, is you never know what who wants. So the one thing I know that we don't want is to make you an enemy. How do we avoid that?
When you decided what to do with that stone, and what you do with the money.
So basically, you're saying
You keep me and my spiders in mind.
I understand. This problem with the rose. You looked into him. You find anything interesting?
As I said, he owns almost every casino and gambling hall in the city.
Did my name come up?
Which one?
Fuck, that was so cool. I'm sorry. Ethan just about lost it. If this was a show, I'd have been like, ah! Harold grins. So you know about me. You know everything about all of us, really, don't you?
I did not get where I am today by walking into a situation and not knowing everything about the situation I'm walking into.
That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, that's it.
So,
When your sister is Loth's right-hand person, you have to learn to watch your back.
You have a sister.
no, he's talking about his sister.
Oh.
So, let me ask you this one question. And maybe you know and maybe you don't. Do they know I'm still alive?
I don't know.
Is the Harlequin still alive?
I don't know.
He was coming for your lips, man.
I would assume not.
If you're looking to assist us with the stone, you also know what else it requires to activate, would you not?
No, I do not.
It's your man.
There are 3 eyes needed for the stone. Once the eyes are completed, the stone's complete, and it lets you open the door.
One is held in the Xanathar, one by the Zentarm, and one by a noble house that we don't know. If you could provide us with information on the third, that would go a long way towards solidifying an alliance.
Or perhaps his man on the Xanathars could get us one of the stones.
If you have spies in these networks.
I like you.
I do not like you.
Why? What have I done to you?
You casually mentioned Loth's name.
Well,
She's the
I'm a
reason you
Banery.
like that.
I'm a man. And I am still here.
I wonder
Against
how that
all
happened.
odds.
If you think I'm bad, you should meet Dritz.
Is that guy
know
real?
Of
Do I
course
know
he
his
is.
name?
You know the name.
Okay.
You know, I mean, just passive history. Right?
I'm treating it like he's just heard of, like it's Batman. Like,
Yeah.
he just like,
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
basically.
Dritz, sure. The one good dark elf, got it.
That's one thing. Your sailors employ some type of, I suppose, magic or mechanism I have never seen before. What is it?
In what aspect?
They're wands.
Ah, my fire rods.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you call it.
They're a Leightonese design. They are phenomenal.
I'll say.
Fiery. They fire small balls of metal at high velocity.
Like a cannon.
Like a small cannon, yes. A handheld cannon.
How could something that small do that much damage?
It's science.
And what would I need to give you to get one?
Ooh, that's a lot. You want my help to finding out where this eye is that a noble family has, and you want one of my fire rods.
How much would that cost if we're talking at the sum of 500,000 dragons?
$100,000.
Is this amenable to the rest of you?
And if I'll even throw a little cherry on the top, you can have access to my men at your aid. No matter what, for any reason, no matter where you are, you'd be surprised where Bregendiath is.
Are we?
Once and only once, but no matter what, the call will be made, and that favor is yours.
But it's a
Thoughts?
one-time favor.
One time.
I think the thoughts are we're going to have to consider this. Like I said, today, this may be a great deal. Tomorrow, may sink all of us. We need time, and I think Commodore Bainray understands that.
Of course.
How can I reach you?
I can reach him. I know his face now.
Well,
I prefer to use the means he'd prefer.
I hear you like going to the theater. I'm
do I.
quite a fan myself. However, I prefer a private showing.
Voss, you know this to mean through thieves can't. I know you went to my theater. I am okay with you enjoying the plays for artistic sake and value, but do not interfere with my business.
But if you need to reach me, you can find me there.
Perfect. I'll be looking forward to it, Commodore.
As his form shifts and fades, he becomes this ostentatious elf with this pompadour elf, and that continues to go a little too much, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a little.
And his form shifts and fades again into this burly, yellowish, bronze-skinned, black-haired, and broad, flat features of a jovial Shao man with a braided Fu Manchu goatee, wearing a black Fanjin academic tall rectangular hat. And he's like, allow me to introduce myself. I am J.B. Nevercott. As he tips the hat.
Harold can't help but chuckle and like, that's bold. I like it. All right, Mr. Nevercott.
What does JB stand for? Okay.
I'll explain later. Okay, Commodore, or who are you now? JB Nevercott?
J.B. Mr. Nevercott.
Mr. Nevercott, we can't wait to check out your next show. I'm sure it'll be very soon, and I'll be sure to catch you there so we can catch up with everything we've discussed, okay?
But of course. And, my dear Emiliana, I am so sorry for what happened to you. You were shunned and shamed. You were not at fault. As he turns and leaves.
What? I was shunned and shamed?
I think he's talking about your family. Can I make an insight check into what he was
Okay, do
referring
people
to?
not realize I actively left home on purpose?
Would it be a
I'd like to do that too.
Go ahead, roll insight.
natural 20, 25?
You definitely get the sense that he is talking about her family.
Right.
You also know that she made a scene yesterday, or the
Right.
other day, in a very public place.
Got it.
So,
Although what V just said is correct. She
Yep.
left on her own accord. That may not be the story that's going around.
Yep.
Okay, and I explained that to you. And I'm like, and by the way, JB, Jarlaxle Bainray.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So people think I was just kicked out for no reason other than just.
I think that the rumor mill has a habit of building on itself. Don't let it get to you. We're gonna make our own stories with our own legends, and they're gonna completely blow away any sort of legend you had before.
That's literally what I said though when I made the scene. So people clearly just don't listen.
I think people like to imagine whatever fits their narrative in their mind.
They can't imagine anyone leaving of that amount of wealth on their accord. I get it.
They're
They jump to
nobles.
conclusions when they do not understand what's happening. Trust me.
Whatever. And she just continues drinking the bottle she grabbed.
Unless there's anything anybody else wants to do.
I go to my room.
Okay.
Long rest time. I almost died today.
Will knock on your door.
One moment, and I take the head, and I put it under the desk, and put it. And then I open the door with Mage Hand.
Okay.
May I help you?
Can we talk for a moment?
Of course.
I'll walk in, find a fireplace to sit. So, we have another new friend.
No, we do not. We have someone we promised money to again.
You seem on edge. You seem off. You're usually more reserved.
I don't know if I can bring him back.
Who?
Savard. When I casted it the first time, I destroyed him. I destroyed his body that I preserved to bring him back as an undead familiar.
Oh.
My studies of the spell, no one's ever done something like that before, as far as I know, and I don't know if he's coming back.
I see.
So, I was in not the best mood to deal with a filthy drow.
I understand.
Especially a Bane Ray.
Bane Ray is his name. Family name known?
Not much is known about them, but you heard it. It confirmed a lot of rumors that I've heard. His sister's the priestess of Loth. I don't know anything about their society. Just boogeyman tales that people used to whisper at night on my island.
Well, in any case, I know very little about magic, and obviously even less today, considering what I almost did, or exploded.
You did explode.
I believe you. It's just odd. But in any...
Can I use prestidigitation to somewhat simulate what he was doing with his hand? You were also doing this. And I do like a weird rainbow spark.
Whatever it was, I was in some sort of state. I didn't see it or understand it, or I don't know. Just, I got hit with the drug pretty hard, and say should lessen the effects somewhat. But the point I was making is that I don't understand a lot about it, but if there's any assistance you need in bringing this familiar back to life, I'd be happy to help you.
There's only one way to try, and I have to go see Mama Ue. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to try the spell again, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Alright. And what will you do then? If it doesn't work.
I'm unsure. I've never been without him. When he died, I thought I was alone.
What is he exactly?
He's just a butterfly. He was my only friend for over 200 years.
Wait. Butterfly?
Mm-hmm. I found him as a caterpillar.
Live for 200 years?
No, he died. And I maintained his body. I didn't want to leave him. I've been working on a way to do it on people. To stave off the effects of decay. But I haven't figured it out yet.
Were you always alone?
No. I thought I had other people.
Thought.
Mm-hmm. The man.
Yes.
He made me believe he was my friend. I felt like he was my older brother, and he was soon going to be.
So, our troop here is the only group of people you've known that haven't betrayed you since your existence. Have you no family? Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters?
I have family. I have a father. I have a mother. And I have a sister.
But
they're just like everyone else. I didn't fit in. So.
How so?
Where I come from People are like Fala. And if you're not like Fala, you're just meh. But I wasn't even meh. I was the opposite. Everyone could bring things to life, make flowers grow. Everything I touched died. Everything I touched died. I used to pray to Corlan that I would be different, that he would change me so that I could be like other people. And no one ever answered. The only thing that ever answered was Mistress, when she gave me the power to fight back.
So now, having been with us, having made tremendous use of the abilities and gifts you have, do you still feel that way? Would you change to fit in?
Never.
If you could?
If I could go back there, tell everyone what really happened, they probably wouldn't even believe me.
Oh. I wouldn't even know where to begin with tangled family matters, but you're fine here, the way you are. I know Seisha and you butt heads about coat racks and whatnot, but these are your skills. They are of use to the group. And in such the way, and I pull out Mage Bane as I say this, and in such the ways we trust each other with things that can hurt us, I trust you with the things that you do, and that you will not use them to hurt us.
I would never willingly hurt you. Any of you.
I understand willingly. I almost died. The woman I was brought here with. Last thing I expected, I assure you.
People do many things when their will isn't their own.
We're learning about that slowly and surely. We need to find some ways to counteract that, I think. Do you remember the Temple of Gond?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be visiting it at some point in time this week.
Why?
Magic weaponry.
Fair.
We need to start expanding our horizons. Believe me, ever since I stepped into the city, I've been doing things I've been horribly uncomfortable with. It's the only way we're able to fight back, including making friends with filthy drow, apparently. Harold did have a good point. He could be a powerful ally, or he could be a snake. Only time will tell.
I mean, logically, removing what he is from the equation, the money would still go to the city. I don't really care if Luskan is part of the city of the Sword Coast. They're a bunch of pirates and cutthroats. No offense. So if the money's being filtered through another source, it's still going where it needs to go. Just remember that you've already promised. What is it? 350,000 to different people?
That will be going to the city too, in a very different way, if I have my way. In any case, I hope you can bring back your friend. And if there comes a time where you can't follow the path you're on any longer, understand you can lean on us a bit. You almost died, after all. Let's try not to do that again.
I did die.
You're here now. I don't like to think of it as death.
It wasn't that bad.
Let's hope I never have to find out.
No. Everyone does eventually. That's the point of my magic. That's why it scares people of us. It's not because it's evil, it's because it reminds people of what they don't want to think about. Death. Everyone dies, and those who do not have to. That's the one sentiment I share with the Doom Raiders.
I'll let you get some sleep then. What little you do need.
I appreciate that.
Good night.
Good night, boss.
And as... Are you going to bed?
I go to my room and I write on a paper bird. And thieves can't. I write, we need to meet, debtors to discuss, Istrid. And I send it out.
And it flutters outside your door, past the balcony, into the night. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. As we started a little late, we are ending a little late.
Whew. Good stuff.
I have to say, I really love what you guys are doing with this money and being very, very clever.
We're going to do a giveaway. We have 2 giveaways. We have the Rook and the Raven's Mischief and Misadventure book.
Hell yeah.
If you are joined in after the break and you don't know what's going on, you have at least 1 more minute to type in hashtag Rook and Raven to win, to be eligible to win this Mischief and Misadventure. Ugh.
How'd that go?
Eminem. It's an amazing book. We use our other one. We just have the extra one. We want to give it to you. So remember that it's hashtag Rook and Raven. Please enter only once. Also, we are giving away a Player's Handbook digital copy for D&D Beyond.
Hell
And that is hashtag Beyond. That was a fun episode.
Yeah.
That
Almost
Got a little wild mount on this. a little wild mount on this.
it did get a little wild now.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget
Yeah.
the absolute genuine terror in both of your eyes when he rolled that D100 and it came up 7.
you're
Y'all
like,
were just like,
So,
no.
Yeah, we were
No.
like,
if we just
yeah, we wanted to be bad. Not that bad.
a nice Benny Hill episode would be we all get high on Harrow, just go into a room and just go nuts. And whatever's in there.
Everyone just explodes.
As you're firing ducks out of your mouth or something like that.
Oh,
This will quack you up.
I will say one thing. Then Lee
Strike
goes back
you.
to skinning the head,
On the live stream,
Yeah.
I don't do
making
that.
the skull.
All right. Winner for the Player's Handbook is Villain in Gold.
Oh, it's Dabble.
I like that. name.
And winner of the Rook and Raven is Es Loco Soldado.
Congratulations.
So, congratulations. We'll be in touch with you guys to get your contact info. The Villain in Gold will send you the code to get that book. So,
Yes.
thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for bearing with us when we started a little late and ended a little late. You all are amazing. And as always, be excellent to each other.
May you always roll advantage.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.